It's intermission. Rise and stretch time. Time to refresh yourself and visit our snack bar. Got a yen for hot popcorn? Your favorite soft drinks are sparkling cold. The juicy Frank sizzling hot. There's delicious coffee, freshly brewed, and all kinds of ice cream and candy to tempt you. Showtime will be announced loud and clear to get you back to your car in time. So stretch your legs. Come to the snack bar now.
Hi, Cookie Progressive. This is Ninja Mom, giving you the best advice I can give. Say prayers. Say prayers. If you're looking to meet this fight, say prayers. Lots of luck, hon. Love you.
Well, my name is MC Chris. I saw that you were alone. I don't know if you knew this, but I rock the microphone. You look one kind of lonely. I sold an antidote. You look 7 kinds of juicy like a slice of cantaloupe. You rock the Sheena Easton, cause girlfriend, you got that look. And no, I am not
Oh, hey everybody. I'm back. I am back. Welcome to Virtual Redban Part 2. Part 2 of episode 636. That was Disney copying and my buddy MC Chris. If you don't know who MC Chris is, one of my great friends, and he's about to go on tour again, I believe. I am actually texting with him right now because while watching that, I was like, dude, I own a club. I should get MC Chris there. He's in. Hold on a second. And projection. He's actually asking me, like, if we have certain things so that he could perform there. We have it all at the Sunset Strip Comedy Club. All right, I am going to get back to you guys now. Hey, welcome back to Virtual Redban Part 2. Please watch Part 1 if you want to hear what happened to my friend. He wants to screen a movie. I don't want to give it away, but the movie's awesome, so I'm in. Oh, why didn't I think about this before? MC Chris playing at Sunset? Damn, this is awesome. Hell yeah. Fuck, he should just do a monthly show there. We should just have him, I'll just say, you should do a monthly show here. I invited him. He should do a monthly show here. God damn, how cool would that be if we had a monthly MC Chris show at Sunset? Oh, I am creaming in my pants. Why didn't I think of this? Sorry, guys. I am just talking to him, selling it on him. Boom! That's how it's done. You guys just saw it live. Me talking to my buddy Chris after watching MC Chris. We just fucking did Hollywood shit. Ah! Got him. All right, hold on, guys. Ah, fuck me. I am trapped in cables right now. Oh, this is a nightmare. All right, guys, we'll go back into Virtual Redban now. I am pouring myself a drink, a Jack and Coke Zero. I am now back. Here we go. I am dancing the night away, as you guys can tell. Oh, hello, Zen. Hello, Shane.
Hello.
How are you guys doing about?
Not so bad, me.
I was just watching you dance in the spring for a while. It's cool because your body was like half limp and like doing this thing. I couldn't tell what it was until you got like halfway up, and then I realized.
Yeah,
Grooving.
I'm dancing. I like the sound effect of the tin roof in here.
Yeah. I
Nice.
can't decide if it's a little too much.
Oh yeah, I turned it off now. Like maybe I could turn it up a teeny
Yeah.
bit, but it's really
Well, I wish that they could.
it's really obnoxious.
When you turn it down, it just decreases the frequency of the thing. It doesn't decrease the sound, so
Right.
it doesn't ever get less intense. It's just
right,
I don't know.
right. Yeah.
Like so.
Did you guys watch the horrific death of Jeff?
Yeah, Jeff
I got to see
fucking
parts of
eaten.
it.
That's fucked up
Yep.
shit, dude. Fucked up shit.
Ah!
It's so fucked up.
What is it?
Having a friendly toad coming home like that.
Yeah, I have a few of them outside. I would be bummed if something got to them.
Yeah. Really
Some
sad.
Fucked up animals.
And you know what's crazy is that I don't know if you guys heard or not, or if you saw my Instagram stories for part 2. I just realized that one of my, one of those popular bands growing up in the 90s was the Toadies. And they had a song called Possum Kingdom. And the song is, do you wanna die? Do you wanna like what the fuck? Like I feel like this is like Matrix shit. Like is this like some kind of like did I just figure out a secret in the future?
unlocked-
Yeah, I've unlocked some kind of secret or something. Like what the fuck is that?
Yeah, and then the chorus is like, "I'll treat you well, my sweet angel. So help me, Jeffrey."
Oh, it's that song.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Wait, no, it's not Jeffrey, is it? No, it's not. No, it's not. I was like, wait a second.
That'd be a really
No, it's
wormhole.
not. But I've been talking about my karaoke song last episode. Like that might be an episode, or that might be a song to try. I actually like that song, and I think that's one of those songs that not
That's a
many
good
people
one.
karaoke because they kind of forgot about the Toadies.
Yeah.
And that could be like my new
Hell
karaoke
yeah.
song. And Jeff gave it to me. He sacrificed his life and his bones.
Yes.
Yeah,
And you can change
dedicate
Jesus'
every
name to
every
Jeffrey.
song.
Yeah.
You can dedicate every time you go up in karaoke to Jeff.
Yeah, this is Jeff. Jeff died a
For my buddy Jeff.
horrible death in front of me and my girlfriend, right in front of our front door of our house.
There's that dope part in the middle. Give it up to Jeff.
Yep.
Yes. It's a great tune.
Yeah, I just thought it's weird. It's weird.
The Toadies.
And how brutal is it that Janice just picked up Jeff and like threw her away and oh god, I could never do that. I don't like that shit.
Yesterday's trash.
Yeah, it's never fun taking care of the bodies.
Yeah. Do you like doing that shit? Does that shit bother you? Are you somebody that can just go up to a dead animal and pick it up and throw it away and be like, that's that damn dead animal?
Yes and no, in the sense that it does bother me. Like I feel or whatever, but at the same time, I've done much worse things to dead people, so it's.
Oh
like,
yeah,
it
that's
doesn't
right.
stop me from
yeah,
doing it.
you're doing dead people shit, so you should be able to do anything.
Yeah, I mean, I still feel for the little animal. I'm like, oh, it sucks, but you gotta do what you gotta
There
do.
is something to that. There is something to that because to me, I hate all that shit. Even if it's a dead bug, I'm still kind of weird about. I guess you would call it a bitch, being a bitch. But I also think it's probably like how you grew up. Like growing up, I never had to do that shit. My dad would always do it, and I think maybe as a kid, you should force your kids to do it. Like Janice should be here in a bit, but Janice seems like, I don't know if it's an Asian thing. I joke about that, but like she almost seems like she doesn't care about it. But yet after she did it, we were driving to the store and she said her hand was numb. And it's all, but she was like, it's all in my head. I know. But I'm like, that's fucked up. Like, what? Your
Maybe it's a special
hand's
kind of
numb.
toad.
Like, did I just unlock
Did you wear
some-
Doom.
She wore gloves, but then she like took the glove off and just used it as like a plastic thing to pick it up. You know what I mean? And I think I would do that too, so you don't feel it. Like I don't want it like condom style, so it's like sensitive, so it makes it feel like I'm touching a dead toad.
Well, also toads have like poison in their skin.
Oh. Yeah, I told her she was like tripping on DMT.
Could be.
Yes.
Yeah, it could be.
I mean,
Maybe the
sneaking
DMT
those toads
soaked
into
through.
Texas.
Yeah. What about you, Shane?
But there's also like
Shane,
non-trippy poison.
I feel like Shane, you would also be okay with picking up dead animals you don't care.
Well, I don't like it. As a biker, you see the road much more clearly, obviously, than cars and shit. So we see roadkill like all the time. Like yesterday was dead cat. I'm like, God damn it! Whenever I see like roadkill, it sucks. But I grew up with a family of hunters and butchers.
See?
That would process their own deer and shit like that. So I was around that shit since like I was 8 years old.
Yeah.
Cutting up animals and
Yeah, that's different.
packing
See,
them up.
we
freeze them
weren't
up.
we weren't into that shit. We weren't into that shit at all. Like growing up, we like no hunting. Like my uncles hunted and stuff, but my dad didn't hunt. My mom didn't hunt. No, nothing. Never really saw much death growing up. I was very protected, I think.
Yeah.
I think I cried
It
once when my
definitely-
friend shot a pigeon with a BB gun.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
everyone has their bird story. Me and Tony have joked about that on Kill Tony for years. Like we talked about it more during the early episodes. Now we just kind of bring it up and think that everyone knows what we're talking about. But we both talk about it. I think everyone has like a bird story. I remember there was like a cardinal, and I think it was like a baby cardinal, but yet it was big for a baby. Like I almost think it was like just a retarded cardinal, and he was just like. I think he was injured, like dying or something, but he was flopping all over the place. I'm like, oh my God, look at this retard. And then I tried to throw a rock at it or something, but I would like close my eyes and throw it. And I know I didn't hit it, but I did it like twice, and then I just ran away, and I never looked to see if I hit it. I'm sure it did nothing to it. You know, looking back at it, it was just like a little piece of gravel that I threw at. But in my head, I'm like, why did I do that? That poor hurt bird. Why did I try to kill it? Like that sucks. And
Man, shit.
at least I bitched it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a hard
So,
decision.
My finger wasn't numb. It was tingling because I was so
interesting.
creeped out by, you know, when you touch something gross and you don't wash your hands and you can
Yep.
every part that touched that something is like tingling after.
Mm-hmm.
You sure it wasn't poison?
You sure it wasn't DMT?
Hey.
No, it was just mental.
Okay.
It's not
Acid
DMT's
toad.
not in frogs.
Mm-hmm.
But after I put hand sanitizer on, I was like, oh, okay, it's gone.
Yeah. Well, you were feeling sick. Like we went to In and Out, and halfway through, you're like, I
yeah.
feel sick, and then like literally
Well,
like 10
first-
seconds later, you're like, okay, I feel normal again.
It was like a course of events. So like first we had like strong coffee on an empty stomach. That's strike one. Strike two, the frog. Strike
It's a
three,
toad!
I picked up my new glasses. What? Toad.
Ooh, so you got that weird vision.
Strike three, I picked up my new glasses that Brian paid for, of course, and turns out it was like.
She
very
bought
expensive
Tiffany
and-
glasses. I didn't even realize that she bought Tiffany glasses.
Damn.
I was like, yeah, just pick
Yeah,
out
I know how you
anything here
feel.
at the Lens place. Of course, she picks out fucking Tiffany. What an
Happy
Asian,
anniversary,
what an
am I
Asian
right?
old lady thing to do.
The girl there, she was like helping me pick, and she's like, "Try these ones on," and I tried it on. I was like, "Oh, you're good at this. This looks good on me."
Commission much?
And so I'm like, "Okay, yeah, sure, I'll take this." I didn't even look at the price tag. I didn't think it would be like that crazy, and then it was.
Did you
Can
say,
Can I
oh,
ask
those
what
are
that
so
crazy
cute?
was?
And then-
Or like range?
The original price tag without my insurance taking off of it was like 360, 370 something.
Okay.
not so bad.
Yeah. That's designer price. That's about right.
Mm-hmm.
And then with my discount it was like 250, 225, something like that.
That's like normal ass guy glasses in my world.
Yeah, that's not actually for Tiffany. That's not that expensive. Like that seems kind of. How much was it originally before insurance?
Like 370.
That's still not.
in the
That
high
still doesn't seem
300s.
like Tiffany. Is that Tiffany spelled with a 1 instead of an I? Well, you should look at the box.
Anyway, it's my
My girl
first
gets though.
Tiffany
They're like
item
Kate
that I
Spade
own.
lenses or Kate Spade
Who the
frames.
fuck
and
is this
shit.
Kate Spade bitch? Is that the girl from Cheers? I always think it's the
Tori.
girl from Cheers.
Tori Amos,
No.
Tori Birch, Tori Birch.
I always think it's
Tori
that
Amos.
girl from Cheers that came after the blonde girl with the brown hair. And then it became like a trumper.
Allie.
Oh,
Why do I always think that
yeah.
she's
Allie.
Kate Spade? That's like a weird, like,
I don't know, but she's
brain
dead, too.
cross. Hey, NCOM's in here. What's up, NCOM?
She died.
No, she didn't die.
Hey.
Allie,
Hi.
whatever.
Not much. Hello, rest
Yeah.
in peace,
Yeah.
Jeff.
Hello.
Did you watch that,
Rip
Blueberry?
Yes.
Did you
it's
see the
very
gross video of Janice, like,
sad?
fucking with it and the blood everywhere? Do you see all that?
I'm poking it with sticks.
Janice is a strong woman.
She is a strong woman. She's a stronger woman than me.
I can't do shit like that. I would have taken the shovel,
hard to
like you
do.
said. I would have flicked that thing in the air or whatever.
Janice,
the hell.
What if
why-
you had a death rattle?
Yeah.
Janice, why was that
Family
harder
Guy
to
style.
do than the rat, which I thought the rat was the worst thing that I've ever seen in my
Well,
life?
the rat I didn't have to touch directly with my hand.
What did you do to pick it up? I can't remember. You a plastic bag or something?
It was in that.
Oh,
I
that's
used,
right. It was
like,
in
the
it was in a
dustbin
it
or
was in an
something like
electric
that.
trap. No, it was
It
in
was
an
in the
electric
electric-
trap. And so she just like
Yeah.
grabbed the trap and slid it out, and that's when it busted open with the maggots.
Yeah.
Do you, Janice?
how
Now, after
hilarious that
seeing that,
seems.
does that replay in your head a lot? Like to me, I think about that at least once a week. I think about that vision, and it, like it's kind of fucked up that I think about it so much.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because that was
Little.
I
that's
think you have a
traumatic.
problem.
That's traumatic as fuck, dude.
How long had that rat been sitting there to have maggots in it? Jeez.
Probably like a week or
Like
two.
a couple
Oh, wow.
weeks.
Yeah. And we only found out about it because we started
Yeah.
smelling it. We thought we got rid of the rats,
Yeah.
right.
Yep.
and we forgot about the trap underneath the sink, and it had just been sitting there. Oh God, I'm so
Always
glad
that
we
one
don't.
trap.
That was like living in a personal nightmare. Like if that happened today, I would pay so much money, and I would have like tiny little lasers everywhere that if it detected any kind of animal, it would destroy them before it even got close to our house. Like I would like create like the most high tech, get the fucking shit away from my house shit as possible.
They have like a sprinkler system that like detects movements and shoots anything that comes into your yard.
Really?
What the hell?
That sounds
Just like
good.
scans and it like shoots at stuff.
Yeah, I want that shit. Actually, I don't want that because as much as I hate the bunnies and they've cost me a lot of money, there is something relaxing when you just go out in your backyard and all these bunnies come up to you like you're fucking Cinderella or something like that. It's fucking calming. It calms me. Like it's very relaxing. Bunny rabbits are relaxing.
That's good.
But it always makes you freak out.
No, I only freak out when like I go outside and they like run across my feet. Like they just like are playing with me, trying to get me to wrestle with them or something. I don't like that. Like don't touch my feet when I don't know about it.
You need consent.
They like love like running across my feet. They think it's funny.
Look, I'm drowning Shane.
Hey,
You're living the Wild West.
Wild West of adorable. Shane, what are you doing in there, little Shane?
Yeah.
Why is Shane so small?
Please, fear.
haven't seen a
I'm
little Shane
watering
before.
him.
Blueberry,
Baby
I
Shane.
think we already talked about those little arcade games, and I didn't know. Blondie sent me on a Discord, like he collects them also, and he has his own little arcade that he never has talked about ever, and it's really cute. Like he has little stools for it, like he has a little carpet for it. He's like, I'm ready to think about getting a black light And it's just weird. We've
Aw.
talked to Blondie so much, and we didn't even know his little hobbies. I feel like Blondie has a lot of cool little hobbies that we don't know about.
Blondies.
The
Blondie's.
secret arcade.
It is pretty funny, my addiction to these little tiny arcade games. Janice thinks I'm like building a little dollhouse, and when she said dollhouse, I was like, oh, I wonder if I could get like a big dollhouse to make it. Now I want to go on Amazon to see if I can gut out a dollhouse and like, take walls off, like do construction. Like maybe there's a whole thing with YouTube
You should
where it
just do
could be
that.
like flipping houses.
You should do that with our guest bedroom.
Yeah, no. I mean, like flipping fake houses that you buy on Amazon, like doll houses. Like, I'm gonna flip this dollhouse to be the baddest ass arcade you've ever seen. You know what I mean? Like, there might be a thing to that. So,
Yeah.
I'm sure I'm gonna buy a dollhouse tonight, and it's gonna be like my accountant's gonna be like, dude, you bought a fake baby and a dollhouse this year. What are you doing?
Turn the channel, feminists. We're about to turn this dollhouse into the ultimate man cave.
Yeah. What if I make it like super rock and roll, like I light a match and like act like I'm burning a wall or something? I have like a G.I. Joe character like kicked down on like a door. There might be something to that
You could
though.
do videos.
There might be something to that. There might be
bar.
actually flipping dollhouses, and especially when you don't know how to do any of that. Like Janice could be like craft, like she'll go craft crazy. I bet.
I feel like
All right, I
miniatures
think you
are
need to
fun.
this
double down on the
dollhouse.
testosterone. You need to double down.
Create arcade dollhouses. The T is made
least he's
of
building a
brains
mini.
for arcade.
Yeah, at least I'm doing a
He's
mini
building a
one,
mini
man.
man cave.
Janice, you already know like all these one-ups we have everywhere. You're like, we don't even have one made yet. And you're like, where are you gonna put all this? We also looked at sheds today. Me and Janice looked at some sheds. Very inexpensive. I didn't know sheds were so cheap. Like the ones at Home Depot. Like you can get like a big ass, pretty sturdy, solid shed for like $2,000. Like it's not bad. And that's an
There's your guest
installation.
house.
Oh yeah, it's my retirement plan.
That's installation. Janice,
Live in a shed.
we could
Shane's
buy
gonna
like
go live and visit.
we could buy like the bigger shed and put the bed in there and have people live. Like that's the guest house now.
The Airbnb.
Totally good. I'm posting toilet. Be all set.
Yeah, just put a
Get one of those
Probably
container
could like
homes.
put a tiny little AC unit.
Like not even an AC unit. We could just have like those blower fans you have in PCs, like on the walls.
Swamp fan.
Or put in the window. Swamp cooler. Yeah.
Yep. Oh yeah. You gotta throw ice in there using our Samsung fridge. Good luck.
When Stead comes to visit.
Take a photo.
Or we can make a house for the
problem-
dogs.
Yeah, it could be a dog house, or it
So
could be
in
a dog,
Texas-
a toad house. Just one toad is in there, hanging out.
Radio.
You
Jeff's
gotta make
kids.
sure it's sturdy though, right? I mean,
Well, no, it seems really sturdy. The
pretty
thing
sturdy.
that I was more questioning was like we have really crazy wind here. I kind of wanted this to be more of a permanent fixture, even though I think HOA doesn't want you to do that. But like having it strapped down somehow or something, I don't know. It just seems like I don't know. It's actually it seems like it's
You
pretty
know what
heavy.
we could do? Is we could just put like a concrete ground to it, and then we could bolt it to the concrete.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying.
Good idea.
That's what I'm saying. Like strapping it down.
yeah, people
somehow.
do that.
Yeah.
That shouldn't be hard.
No, I think it's
It's
just
just
like
the
an
concrete
HOA
part.
thing. Like you have to get like all these. That's the one bad
fuck
thing
'em.
about having a house.
why I
Like
hate
anything you
HOA.
want to do, it's like, oh, you gotta get it approved, or they'll just make you throw it away.
Consult the HOA.
Yeah, I thought this was Texas. I thought
know.
you could do whatever the fuck you wanted.
Well, you have no taxes. They lean hard on dumb shit, as getting a driver's license or their yearly checkups of your cars and all the other dumb shit.
Is your HOA pretty expensive or not bad? Like per month or per
I
year?
think
kind of
it's
thing,
like
approximate?
$10 or $14. I don't even remember. It's not that bad. No, it's not bad. But what's annoying
Oh, that's
is,
not bad.
like, say, like if it rains too hard in like 2 weeks, like I have my lawn people come every 2 weeks. You know, every week seems overkill. But the problem is like if it rains a lot in 2 weeks, then you have all like your grass is just grown crazy. Like they will like take a photo of it and be like, "This is your final warning," and you're like, oh, "Stop." You know what I mean? Or like Janice will leave like one of the trash cans out front, and they'll take a picture of that and be like, "What are you doing?"
They've kind of eased up on it.
They have. They
They've
have
kind of eased up on
They
that though,
have
because
eased
our
up.
Thank
whole
goodness. Yeah,
street,
people hate HOAs.
we're all
HOAs get
lazy.
Crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're all lazy, so they can't just be finding the whole street
Right.
like every single week. You know,
Yeah,
'cause
they have
everyone on our
become
street
a
does
little
that.
bit more lax lately.
Yeah,
But it's still annoying.
Usually
I've never.
one in the front,
It's like you
right?
buy a
Some
house.
old
You
dude
buy a
that just wants
house, but you buy a
power.
house to get away from
Yeah.
like apartment shit. Like, no, I own this house, but then
I'm
like
on
the
an HOA
HOA
board.
steps in, and you don't even think about it. Like you still have
Honestly,
somebody.
it's kind of a scam.
It is a scam. I remember
It's kind
when
of a scam.
I remember when I first
Because
met.
imagine how much money they're making.
I remember when I first met Joe Rogan, and I went to his mansion in LA. This was like 18 years ago or whatever. And I was like, wow, an amazing house. And he had like this fence out front of his house that was white and metal. And I guess you couldn't have a white metal fence, like it had to be wood only. And I remember him bitching about the HOA, and I'm like, wait a second, don't you own this house? And like, that's a nice fence. Like, they don't like that fence. And he's like, no, it has to be wood or something. And I was like, oh, that's the dumbest thing I ever heard. You have a mansion, and you have like a landlord somehow? Like, that's when I first heard about the HOA. And then now having to deal with the HOA, it is kind of fucking bullshit. When you own a house, you own a house. This is my
It is.
land. This is my house. Fuck
It's a
you all.
scam.
Yeah, it's a scam.
You
It's
live
like
in a
it's
you live
huge
in a
scam.
rich neighborhood. You're not gonna bring the property value down. You don't have to worry about different fence colors or whatever or roof colors. Like fuck it, you live in a rich neighborhood. Stop picking on people so you can collect little change from everyone. You can make a lot of money doing that. It's a scam.
Well, I also
people, they don't do
I also
anything. They
get
just
it.
go around taking
Yeah, but
pictures.
Janice, here's the other side of the coin. I do also know, and we all know, that one crazy person that has money, and you're like, how do you have money? And he just invested in like a taco place when he was a kid or something like that. You know what I mean? You also don't want people that come into your neighborhood and there's one house that's like bright pink with like lasers going, and it's just super bright, and there's like a car in the front yard that has died, like a Ford Taurus from 20 years ago, and it's just sitting in the front. You know what I mean? Like there has to be some. I get
No
that.
one's
I get
gonna
that.
do
But
that.
it should also be voted upon.
People do.
in the
I'm
neighborhood. It
surprised.
should be like the 10 houses around you all vote. You know what I mean? It should be a voting thing. It shouldn't be like HOA. It should just be like the 10 closest houses near you can vote.
Right. Like your street.
Like your street. And it has to
Now,
be
then you're
like
not gonna
within
like your
reason.
neighbors so much, right?
Has to be
They're
within
voting
reason.
on you.
Our HOA board, anyone could sign up. So like you could go to the meetings and you could like apply to be like a member of the board, and then like you're supposed to like present like your information in front of the board, which is like 6 other people that have no jobs that live at the same place you do. It's a weird thing.
Yeah.
It's a weird little power structure.
It is.
Yeah.
Some of them want, like, if you make any changes to your house, right? You had to submit plans to the HOA and all that.
At least your
too.
front of your
Yep.
house.
Yep.
Like I added gutters to my house. I didn't even think about it. I don't know if I was supposed to get permission or not, but it's fucking gutters. Like, why does my house not have gutters? Like, that was one weird thing. My house only had gutters on half the house. I'm like, aren't gutters like important? You know what I mean? Like, I need gutters everywhere. What the fuck? But yeah.
No, you did a good thing.
Do you guys deal with any crazy neighbors, or have you ever had crazy neighbors before? You look at TikTok, and you see these videos, and there's a lot of videos of like, this is what my crazy neighbor's doing, and it's just like a lot of camera, like Nest cams and shit, of like neighbors going crazy and stuff. Have you guys ever had any bad
I've got a
neighbor
cute story.
experiences?
So like we just moved in to our place, and one of our neighbors ended up being like a really nice guy, but he's like an old, like local looking guy, and very hunched, very like layers of clothes, looked a little homeless. But I guess what he did is he would sneak into our yard, and then we have like this old wall, like local built wall, and he would go through and he would clean the wall. But what he would do is he'd have like this like shank, like it literally had like duct tape end, and it was like a knife shank. And so the first time we ever saw him do it, he was just like this guy like wandering through our yard with this giant shank. And we ended up like calling the cops. And he like left before they came, and he's like, oh, you know, just whatever. And then we ended up finding out that he was our neighbor.
What?
And ended up being like a super sweet guy. He was just, you know, taking care of his walls, but it was
That's crazy.
really weird.
That is weird.
So he went on your side to clean your side of the wall or something? That he
Yeah,
shares
so
the
I guess
wall?
his neighbor or his grandson ended up moving in with him, and they did a whole bunch of renovations, and it's actually really nice. He like spray painted everything in the yard gold
Oh.
for some reason, and we've seen him. I think they've told him to stop coming into our yard, and so now I see him around the neighborhood like cleaning like the sidewalks, but like not like the sidewalks, but like edging
He probably
around.
had, you know
like,
what? You know what though? I've seen a lot of TikToks and YouTube videos of people like cutting people's yards and edging, and people love that content. Like, this is what it looks like before and after. I bet you he has a YouTube page or something. And I bet he like, no, seriously, I've watched
I'm not
a
sure if he
lot
has
of that.
I'm not sure if he has a phone.
I've watched a lot of that, and there's this one video where this guy who's pretty popular, there was just an abandoned house in this on the street, and he just wanted to clean it up for the neighborhood. He didn't know who owned the abandoned house. He didn't know anything about the abandoned house, but he just went down the street and saw this one house that was like, oh man, this house has not been touched for a couple years. And he films the whole thing like, let's see how we can make this look good. It's almost like
That's cool.
a good, like, positive content for YouTube or whatever. And in the back, there was a abandoned car. And then while he is actually working, he looks over and you hear him go, oh, wait. Oh, fuck. And he starts running out to the front. There, in the abandoned car, there was a dead person just sitting in the back of the car. And they found out like a guy overdosed, like a kid overdosed like a couple weeks prior, and he had been in the car, and he had to
I
call
think
the
old
police and
abandoned house.
stuff. Yeah, if you Google it, I'm sure it'll come up on
my
YouTube,
God.
like landscaping,
That sounds
body,
crazy.
car found. Crazy. But I get those videos, and I bet you that's what he's doing. Because that's actually become like a YouTube thing or a TikTok thing, at least.
Yeah. I mean, if not, like, we should probably just follow him around and.
Yeah, if
pretend
not,
he's
it's
his
just
Uncle
autism
Howard.
or something. Like he has nothing else to do.
He
Yeah,
could be
he's-
OCD.
he's fine.
Yeah,
definitely.
OCD.
I mean, he's old and he definitely has a little bit of whatever. But like I said, super, like, every time you talk to him, just like pleasant old.
Well, he's
local
probably
guy,
a pleasant old nice guy then. Why are you
Yeah.
throwing him out? Come on, man. Jeez.
I'm not. We have no problem with him being there. Just go ahead. Do your thing.
What about you, Incom? I feel like you have had an experience with a neighbor. Are you a good
Nothing
neighbor?
crazy I can think of.
Do you talk to your neighbors? Like, I'm one of those
Uh,
guys. I have learned from my past experiences, you know what? It's better not to talk to your neighbor and know your neighbor. Like, I know in the Bible or something like, love thy neighbor. Sure, I love them, whatever. But it's also like, don't even get involved because that's your home. And the last thing you want to do is like having somebody know and check up on you and be like, oh, I thought you were going to, Alaska this week. Why are you, like, it's too, like, it's having, like, I like more peaceful home.
No, I understand that. But where I'm at right now, actually, we have pretty good neighbors, luckily. There's a guy that moved in across the street diagonally. He, like, totally made the house look beautiful. He's super nice. He was on... I interact with the HOA board a little bit for events, and he was on the HOA board. But he's super nice, super great guy, super active. He makes all of our houses look terrible because he's always working on his house.
Right.
His wife, like, mows the lawns and trims everything. They have all these great cars. He's got, like, a spectacular life. He just makes you feel...
But makes you wonder what's going on in the inside of the house, though, right? The inside of the house is where all the demons come out.
Kinky stuff.
Yeah, that's almost too much for me. It's almost too much for me when people do that much to be like, I'm impressing everybody. That's like an ego thing, and the inside of the house is evil.
Well, he just had 3 kids, and one time I went in the shed because he had an arcade kind of thing in there.
Oh, that's cool.
And the shed was kind of messy, so I was like, oh, thank God they're not like super perfect. Like the shed is bad. Thank God,
that is
their house
good.
in
That is
front
good.
is perfect.
That is good.
So they actually had shit on the ground and stuff, like
that's good.
Clothes
That's
thrown
good to
around
hear.
a little bit.
And that's also cool that he had he has
it's-
a shed with an arcade in it.
Yeah, he got an arcade video game thing a couple of years ago that had like 5,000 games in one or something.
yeah.
And he got like some sort of special deal on it. He's like, here, try it out. I got Street Fighter on it. He's like, if you ever want to come over and play games, come on over. And I'm like, oh, okay. But I never did.
Gets his victims.
Yeah, that's how he gets his victims for sure.
I don't know. No, he's just being very nice. He's very kind. They're very productive people. Like, just crazy productive. He owns a couple of businesses. I mean, I don't know. But
I'm
as far as
jealous of
crazy
people like that.
things, yeah. When I was a kid living at home, we had a neighbor and she was getting rid of like a toy truck or something. And my mom's like, oh, I'd like to use that for my kids because I do teaching and the kids would like this little fire truck. And she said no or something. And then a couple hours later, she just smashed the fire truck thing she was trying to get rid of. So it's kind of mean and weird.
So when I was,
I don't know if that story makes any sense, but
when I was about, what grade would that be? Like 5th grade? My mom, we moved from an apartment to a brand new house right next door. Like they just built a house like literally across the street from this apartment complex. And we faced our old apartment in the house. It was really weird. I was like, Mom, why would you do that? Like, why would you buy a house exactly across the street so we could look at our old apartment? Like, that's weird. But it was a small, it was a small house. I think if I remember correctly, it was like $70,000. And at the time, back whenever I was in 5th grade, whatever, the 80s, that's probably like a $200,000 house now, $300,000 house. So it wasn't like, it was expensive, but it was also like, a small house. Brand new. And it was cool for like a couple years, but then our neighbors next door, and his name was Mr. Hamburg. And we would call him the Hamburglar. And he was just like this big guy with a mustache. He didn't have a wife, but he also like ran a halfway house in his house. So I don't know like if it was like some kind of like he was like a smuggler or if he just like loved kids but there was all these kids that were, I guess, bad boys that he would help out the bad kids. And so these kids were like 16 to 17, and they were like in trouble with the law a lot growing up, and bad. But as a kid, I came home with like my friends would come over to play Nintendo. We'd like be on our bikes and we'd like pull in the driveway, and they would be like hanging out the window, like these kids would be like with a live snake, and they were like, "We're gonna throw this snake on you," and and we'd be like, "Oh God," you know, like, and they were like the kids would just bully us every time I would come home. They were trying to throw snakes on us and shit. It was bad. And then it got to the point where I forget what happened. I don't know if my mom was in charge of it, or I feel like it was the neighborhood. Because they were affecting the whole neighborhood. They were like doing this shit to people just walking on the sidewalk, trying to throw snakes at them and shit. And I had to testify in court when I was like in 5th grade. And I remember Mr. Hamburglar was like over there, and I've never been in a court before, and I had to be like, they tried to throw a snake on me, and I started crying, and then like the judge was like, it's okay, do you need to stop? Like, you want to drink some water? And I just remember like tears coming down my eyes, and like blowing my nose a lot, and then drinking water, and and I had like lawyers like going, what did they do to you and your friends? And like who was the one that did it the most? I'd be like, it was her. It was the Samantha or whatever her name was. And we won, I guess. And they kicked him out and shit. But that was like to me, the thing that like in my head, I always like, fuck thy neighbor. You know what I mean? Like fuck that. Like, ugh. What a way to ruin a whole neighborhood. You just have a bunch of kids trying to throw snakes at people. That's a bad idea.
Jerks.
Did they just like, so they couldn't have these kids there anymore, or did they move?
No, I think they got evicted out of the whole house because he was running some kind of like foster, like Annie shit or something. I don't even know. Like, I was too young. I should ask my mom about it. I I haven't thought about that in a long time. Yeah, I just remember they're called Hamburglers.
Hamburglers, yeah.
Our neighbors on the right, he was kind of a weird guy. He wasn't weird, but he worked for GM, but they had a marijuana grow in their garage, and it was just kind of odd. Like, and he just felt like a pimp. Well, see, I'm older. He felt like a pimp 70s dude. He had like a big gold Cadillac.
Ooh.
And then the mom was a little younger, and she had like a cool little Camaro. But it was just like a weird vibe.
That's like
sort of.
that's drug money, probably.
Hell yeah, bro.
Yeah, they were always selling. He had grow lights and the whole thing, which was a lot in the 70s.
Yeah, in the 70s.
California did a lot of weed at that time.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I think I'm the bad neighbor, maybe.
You're the bad neighbor.
yeah,
That's
go.
interesting. That's an interesting take.
Yeah.
It's like a memento.
Yeah.
Why do you think you're the bad neighbor?
I think so.
Because you're loud
I
motorcycles.
play drums, so no one likes that.
Drums and loud motorcycles.
Oh,
what a
drums are
douche.
annoying.
God, he would be the
And
bad
guitar.
neighbor.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I play guitar loud
Yeah.
to like other stuff.
What are your hours? Like,
Yeah,
how
yeah.
early do you ride?
It doesn't matter,
Or
Janice.
do you ride
Like
your
our
motorcycle?
neighbor used to here. They have a kid that is in band, and they play the trumpet. And you probably haven't heard this, but in the morning I just hear them playing the trumpet, and they're actually pretty decent though.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not that
don't
loud,
have
but
time
you
for
still
that.
hear a constant like. And you're like, luckily I think that kid died or something because I don't hear it anymore.
The trumpet went
Yeah,
missing.
when are you drumming? Are you doing it like late at night or 2 in the morning? Something
No,
crazy?
usually evenings, and then I tend to stop around 8 or 9.
Yeah, that's
p.m.
not
if I
bad.
don't do it
That's
often.
still
reasonable.
annoying. It's
That's not-
reasonable,
that's not
but
too
it's
bad.
also like,
Yeah.
sometimes you just want to like sit down in your living room where you don't want to hear like the silent chung 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 of drums.
You just don't want to.
Yeah.
Like when our neighbors
It's not nice to be reminded you have people around.
when our neighbors are in their hot tub,
yeah.
they're very polite. They always end their when they're in their hot tub, they play like hardcore like 90s grunge music all the time and shit. And I like it. But the thing is like when I'm in my living room, I still hear the bass go in the middle of my house. You know what I mean? Like I don't like that.
That's so crazy.
Luckily, they're cool and they always end like around 10 p.m. or something. But it's still like,
That's
It's kind of
reasonable,
annoying.
At least somewhat reasonable.
what's up, Bubasa?
Hello.
Hi,
I live in a
Bulbasaur.
pretty musical town though, so I'm not alone.
Right.
When I-
Bobasa,
when
we're
I lived
talking
out in
about.
Brian, I
Kentucky,
think we're the bad
Go ahead.
neighbors.
Bobasa, we're talking about
you are.
bad neighbors. Have you ever had like really bad neighbors or any kind of confrontation with a bad neighbor?
I remember when I was a kid, my next door neighbor's dog attacked my dog and bit, lunged onto me. I was pulling
so
the
that's
dog
drama.
away.
Yeah, that
Ouch.
sucks.
Yeah.
And then
No. What happened to your dog?
it was fun. Their cat,
Oh.
they had like a cat and had two like pit bulls, and they seemed to live together fine. And then one day I remember I was like 15 looking up at the hill at their yard, and their dogs like had the cat on each side. It was horrific.
I just remembered my cat
killed the
growing
cat.
up. Like I had a cat when I was a younger kid, and I guess cats, like he was an outdoor cat, but we lived in like a nice neighborhood, no traffic. So back where I lived, like cats can be indoor, outdoor cats easily. But my cat would and cats in general, go into side cars and sleep on the engine because it's warm or whatever. And so I guess my cat went into my neighbor's car and slept on the engine, and then my neighbor came out and started the car, and it just sliced all his skin off on one side of his body. And so my cat had like all these bandages, and my dad had to spend all this money. And I remember that was like really disgusting because my cat would just be drugged up in the basement, laying on his bed with his like one side like
my
just
God.
all bandaged up.
You never told me about this.
Yeah, that's another thing I just remembered, man. Those are two things I've never thought of. That's also like when you're a kid, that's really fucked up when your pet is like half missing, you know? Like, God.
At least
And
your
that-
cat survived.
Yeah,
right?
and most cats don't because I guess that's like
You
a
almost wish it didn't.
thing that happens to a lot of outdoor cats. They go into cars,
Well, maybe
or
the
like how I
cats-
had all
Horrible.
that damage with the bunnies trying to build a nest in my car and eating all my wires.
Ugh.
Same thing, like animals go into cars because it's warm and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had a cat
That's
that was
a
like
horrible thing for a cat to survive, though.
I had yeah, it's
Well,
horrible. Gosh. I had a cat that
If
was
the
like
cat
20,
survived.
and it would like it was a little senile, so it would like go behind like the family car, and then my mom actually saw it, put it away, and then it went back under, and then she ended up backing over it. She was afraid that she was on top of it, so she went forward and backed over it again.
Oh no!
God, at least the cat was.
It survived.
It
It
survived.
Oh my God! Wow.
It
that's
survived.
crazy.
It recovered, and it lived to 24.
Wow,
Oh my
that's
God.
cool.
9 lives on that cat.
Hell
That's
yeah.
I know,
wild.
that was a beastie little cat. Lightning.
Wow.
Yeah,
love
poor
you,
kitties. They get in a lot of trouble.
I told Janice that I bought a cat last night.
with a car.
I told Janice I bought a
What was that?
kitten
Did
last
you get a
night,
cat?
and I told her I got it
Oh,
from a
did you go
breeder.
ballistic?
And it was going to be delivered tomorrow, and she believed it, man. The whole day, she's like, "You didn't really do it, right?" I'm like,
Kinda did.
You don't like cats, right? Is she allergic?
"She's allergic, but
I'm allergic.
she wants a cat so
I
bad,
wish I could.
and I want
Get one of the
Cats will
hairless
make your eyes
cats.
water.
I want a cat so bad because I grew up with cats, and the only reason I haven't had a cat is because my main cat died, and I was going through a grieving time, and then I met Janice, and she's allergic. I'm like, well, I guess I'm just gonna get cat dogs, Shih Tzus, but I miss having a cat, and especially since I found out about Maine Coons. Like I want a Maine Coon so bad, like a legit, like full-bred Maine Coon that's gonna be like 7 feet tall, and it looked like a furry in VR chat. They look like furries in VR chat. I want one so bad, dude. If you don't know what a Maine Coon is,
same.
Google giant Maine Coon, and it looks like a furry in VR. Like it looks like he's gonna take his head
Gray
off.
ones are so tight.
It looks so
I want
different.
one too.
than
They're like
yours.
6 grand or
Am I
something.
thinking about the orange ones?
Yeah.
Yeah, they got all sorts of them.
6
They're huge.
I had a
grand.
half breed when I was little.
They're interesting.
They
cats.
make
Maine
them.
Coon mutt.
They're loud.
Make them somewhere around the northeast.
loud.
Loud.
as fuck.
loud.
Yeah,
They're
like a Maltese
loud.
cat.
They're so loud. Their meows. My friend, he did a dog walking and a cat kind of thing business, but he was taking care of the cat, and then the people they like took off for a couple of weeks on him. He was only supposed to have the cat like a week, and he had the cat like almost a month. And that cat was crazy. I mean, it was like so loud, and it messed up his apartment.
Yeah, but see, that's like shit
was
where I
huge.
consider
They're
like that's
crazy
bad
cats.
owners and bad cats. If you get a cat from a kitten or any animal from a kitten, just like any kid, if you raise it right, like my Shih Tzus they're like sweet darlings, and you won't believe that they're dogs, and that's about parenting, I think. Like, there's a lot of people that, because of money and being poor, they're never home, or they're out at bars all the time. They're leaving their little animals at home for 14 hours at a time, sometimes days. And that's going to, like, transfer to their personality and how they act and, like, everything.
Yeah, the cat was in
We'll probably
a
have to
weird
get one of those
situation,
cat wheels.
granted.
I
But it was
want
big.
one of those.
It was a big cat, and it
Yeah.
was loud. It's really loud.
Because it's big.
Be aware of that. Like, see it in real life.
Because
That's what I'm
it's
saying.
big.
See it in real life. Because those
No,
things
no,
are
I don't mind
weird.
loud cats.
They're much
like,
bigger than an
like
average cat.
To me, the sound of a large
Yeah.
cat purring, oh my God, coming all over the place. I can fall asleep in 2 seconds and will sleep the whole night. And now, and a cat going, I will go over there and be like, "What's wrong, buddy?" And I will make him stop. I'll give him little kisses. I'll take him into bed and give him little kissies.
Well, you had a very dramatic big cat before anyway, the big furry cat.
No,
kind of thing,
yeah,
right?
I've
Whatever
had
that thing was.
Persians a lot
giant,
lately.
yeah,
And the problem with
head.
Persians is their hair gets knotted. They have those flat faces that I love because of Shih Tzus. And they have a lot of like breathing problems and, like gurgling and juices
I
and
don't like
stuff.
that.
I'm kind of done with flat. Like Janice has really got me out of having like flat things around me. Like I've offered her to get her
Yeah.
tits and her face, like a nose job or whatever she wants. Like
Here comes flat.
I like the Scottish
So
folds.
what would she be allergic to on the cat?
Oh,
Is it
me
like the
too.
dander or the oil?
so. I
or
heard it's the oil.
fur?
I heard it's
Yeah,
the oil and
all of it.
dander.
It's the oil and the fur.
Really? So hairless cats
But-
are allergic to?
No, you could be allergic
Yeah.
to
Those
hairless
things
cats
are
also because of
freaky,
the oil.
those hairless cats.
It's
I
Dana,
will
Instinct
just
or
die
something.
with the.
my friend
Really?
Dana Dierman had a hairless cat, and she brought it over to my house a couple of times. And I love them. They're great. They're very hot though. They're like a heating pad everywhere you go, and they feel like a ball sack.
Yeah.
But I got used to
They
it.
do.
I got
Ugh.
used to it quick because it was just so. It was
Woody
still a
ball sack.
cat.
They can be
It was still a
pricey.
cat.
I love
It's still
Dana.
cat. I like the regular. Just give me a little alley cat. Like you don't need.
I don't want an alley cat anymore.
Those are
I've
the
had
best
alley. The
loving
problem
ones.
with alley cats though is that they're the kind that just like piss everywhere and do dumb shit. And they're not smart
I
because they're
guess,
so
it just
inbred.
depends.
I like full bred. I like smart
kinda want-
animals.
I had two.
I
pretty
kind of want one of those
goddamn good
Chinese
cats.
ones.
Which ones? The other animal I want is
So
the ones
it's
with the
not
short
specific
legs.
breed.
The other one I want with the
Yeah,
short
the
legs.
ragamuffins.
Yeah, I want those two.
I have
Yeah, so-
the munchkin ones.
Mm-hmm.
The munchkins, yeah. So there's like all these Chinese videos where they have these cats and they're like all like munchkins or Siberians. They're all mixed, but they're like you can tell that they're like so bred to be pets that they like don't function as like real animals anymore. They like when they like powder puff something, they like don't even like know how to powder puff it, but they're just like these super domesticated fluffy cats. They have all in China or on the Chinese TikToks.
Yeah, hair is a big deal. Like I want those Maine Coons, but they usually have long hair. Like I'm trying to think of a cat that's not too hairy because I do hate cat hair, and I haven't had cat hair on me for a long time. So
It's in your food.
gotta be
it's on
short-haired
your
cats.
what's up,
counters.
Netflix?
Hey, Netflix.
Yo.
Netflix. We were just talking about cats. You grow up with cats?
Oh yeah, dude. At one time we had 23 cats.
What the fuck?
Crazy.
Holy shit!
That is
What?
crazy.
Why would you have
That's
23
like a
cats?
cat farm.
Oh, farm. You need it to get rid of the,
Yeah.
the
Farm
for the
cats.
feed and
They
stuff,
would
right?
harvest.
Farm
yeah,
cats.
Yeah, they would harvest like soybean next door, and all the field mice and everything else would run into the chicken barns. And we didn't get 23 cats; it just happened to get 23 cats. So
Right.
we bought like 8 cats, and all of a sudden people gave us cats. One had a litter. Like we kept good care of them. So like they weren't just like having random babies, but like out of the 23 cats, one was from a litter we had. Everything else, people gave us cats, or they just showed up.
Right.
It was crazy.
My mom
I had to wake up at like
It's cute though.
My mom had a farm cat, and it was the most beautiful orange Garfield cat ever. And I was like, Mom, this cat is so nice and amazing. You got to let it inside the house. And she wouldn't let it inside the house. She goes, no, it's a farm cat. I'm like, Mom. And of course, that cat just went missing one night after like 10 years of my mom buying cat food and like taking it to the vet and like doing all this shit like it was a pet. But like, no, you're outside guard dog. Like you're a guard dog for her house or something. I don't like outdoor cats. They bug me.
I know you don't like that, but I don't like indoor cats because of the litter box. It's disgusting.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Oh yeah, that is.
I agree with that.
Yeah, the smell.
Disgusting.
One of the worst things ever made.
You know what? You know what though? So my sister, she has 2 cats, and growing up we never owned cats because of allergies. Anyways, one time I was at her place and I was like, "Hey, did you cook?" There's this one like fermented Korean soup, and I was like, "Did you cook that? It smells good in here." And she's like, "No, that's the cat litter."
Ah,
And I was
you
like,
gross ass
"Oh, I kinda
bitch!
like
You're a
it."
gross ass bitch, dude.
The hell is
And
the
my
cat
sister was
eating?
like, "Right?"
Oh my god.
She got a good scent for that litter, I guess.
Yeah.
Kimchi flavored
And
litter.
sometimes our dog has
Oh,
like
what the
he has
fuck?
bad yeast problem on his skin. Sometimes I'll smell it and I'll be like, that kind of smells yummy. Like it smells like this Korean dish.
This is the grossest thing I've ever heard in my life. What a horrible day.
That'd actually probably be smart. Instead of doing like lavender flavored litter, do like, I don't know, potato chip flavored litter or something.
Yeah.
Like savory
Nacho cheese.
litters.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
nacho,
nacho
cheese.
cheese.
Have it
Like,
blended
what
a
would
little
go
more.
with yeast? Like, I want to dip
Doritos.
my
Burger.
chips into the nacho cheese. You might be on. We should
Yeah.
Shark Tank this. Like nacho cheese cat litter.
Dorito.
Yeah.
Savory flavored
Doritos
cat
could
litter.
put it out. Dorito flavored
Yeah, Cool Ranch
Yeah,
cat
they're
litter.
eating
Cool
it.
Ranch cat litter.
Cool Ranch.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah, that would work.
It might
I mean, we
work.
joke, but I'd actually
No,
thought it.
seriously, let's Shark Tank it.
Make you all hungry, I guess.
Garbage. Yeah. Netflix, what you do tonight? You got here a little late. You go out tonight? You go to Taco Casa lately? What's going on?
Oh, today? No, like I'm still like house bound because the leg's all fucked up.
How much longer do you
uh,
have?
I went to the Taco Casa, dude. Because of what kind of fracture it is, it takes longer. They said. I'll be able to put weight on it in one. So by the 10-year anniversary for Kill Tony, I will be able to put weight on my leg.
Wow.
That's the time frame. So
Now-
hopefully I'll be able to get into the building by then. But
You
then
could probably still work the
What?
front door of the Sunset, though, right? In your little chair?
the responsibilities of the front door, yeah, but that's not the only thing of the job. So it'd be kind of fucked up to everybody else if I were to sit outside and get paid.
I don't know. You could be checking IDs
But,
or
it
something.
should be like 2 more months.
And I'm sure if you had to get up to kick
Yeah,
some
but still
ass,
the-
you could.
It's still the cleaning tasks and things like
Oh,
that.
yeah.
Have adrenaline
Involve
foot.
other people. Yeah, I wouldn't want to fuck anybody up over
Right.
stupid tasks or anything.
Right. Oh, Blondie's
So
here.
traumatic that you were hit. That's so crazy. Poor guy.
Hey, Blondie.
Hey, Netflix is.
Tell us about your
Have you
cats.
found anything, Netflix, like any insurance updates or like person that hit you? Is everything okay with that? That whole thing? Are you allowed to talk about?
My lawyer is very proactive.
Cool.
I mean, I'll say everything I know so far, which is very little. My lawyer is handling everything. She's very proactive. Seems like a bulldog. I mean,
Cool.
as far as like, status, it's on track where it should be. I imagine. I'm just gathering all the information until we submit it to insurance. Let's say.
Oh, cool. Blondie, where the fuck is Blondie?
Blondie's back there.
Where's Blondie? Where
You
did
can
he
ask him
send
about
it?
his cats or
There he is.
or his
Oh,
arcade.
yeah, Blondie's
His little
just
mini
like
arcade.
Blondie's just acting romantic with this new avatar. Like, what is this shit? Where is?
Oh, I forgot. I forgot.
Oh, it's Keanu Reeves hanging out here. Oh God, what's Keanu Reeves doing here with this?
Back to what I used to be.
Hey, Blondie, it's really cool to know that you collect those new wave mini arcade games ever, and you have your own little arcade going on your little IKEA thing. Like, we used to have that exact same IKEA thing, and we got rid of it when we moved here.
Like the bookshelf?
Yeah, and now it seems like perfect for that. When was the first time did you buy it? Like, when was the first time you bought one? Like, which was your first?
I think I was like going through like YouTube videos because like I'd bought my son some like the kind of the cheapo ones you find at Walmart, whatever, right? The little mini arcades, and then I was like, I don't know how the hell I found it. I think I was looking at reviews, and then I saw a review of the New Wave toys arcades, and I was like, oh, those look fucking awesome. Then I went through their website, and the first one I bought was like 1942, and that was the only one they had in stock.
Right.
And then they give you also 1943 with it, and they also send you a controller.
A second controller.
And then, and then from there, I bought. I only own 3. I bought Hubert, and then I bought Missile Command.
Now, did you get
and
the,
I also bought the
normal Hubert, or did you get the special edition one?
Was a special edition one with like the weird graphic, kind of like the
on the sides, like the lightning bolts on the side or something.
No, I just got the normal one.
Oh, cool.
And then I bought the coin machine.
Yeah.
And that thing's awesome.
Cool. Like, that's good just for a USB charger, I think. I like it.
Yeah. But then you can like run all of your machines into it.
Right.
It has six ports.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's such a cool company.
I've gone crazy.
Remember those machines? Those change machines?
Yeah.
You don't see those so much anymore. But
No,
in the arcade, they
and
have
what's
a lot of
crazy, Blueberry or Encom, I don't know if you know their versions of it. They have 2 versions. They have one. I bought the original blue version, when you see it, you're like, oh, that's the original blue change machine that was in every arcade growing up. But then they had this other one, which was like the wood and red one, the one that you have. And I was like, oh, wait a second. I think I remember that one before the blue. The blue one was like the upgrade or something. And that red one, I remember even more because a lot of bowling alleys had that red one or something. And they're about to release like old Coke machines that even say like new Coke and have like the old Coke logo on it. So you could just like, me and Blondie pretty much have gotten into dollhouses lately. Nerdy dollhouses.
Yeah, or like the guys from way back that used to do the trains.
Trains, yes, that's our that's the new trains.
That's your
oh
it's
my
new trains.
God! Didn't I talk about trains?
Collecting
the other day?
like mini arcades.
Yeah, this is fucking nonsense.
You know those Coke machines?
Mm-hmm.
Those Coke machines are actually a cooler, and you can fit one big can of Coke.
Are you serious? You can put a can of Coke in there?
Yeah.
Are you fucking kidding me? I didn't know that. Oh, that's so cool.
And then they'll dispense the little Cokes.
It's like male dollhouses. This is weird.
Yeah.
It's getting weird.
And the little details, like the fact that the Dragon's Lair game has a little thing that you can pull out the Laserdisc player, and it's like a recreation of the original Laserdisc player, and it comes with a little Laserdisc that you put in that says Dragon's Lair on the left. I mean, just all the little details. It is so fucking cool. Like, I don't care. Like, you're not supposed to play it, but as like statues, You know, like when Nintendo came out with those little like Mario statues that you put on your controller and it gives you like a extra point or something. I forget what they're called. Amiibos. I almost got addicted to those. I'm glad I didn't, because that's like Pokemon shit. But I almost got addicted to them because they were well done, and it was still like a statue that you could just look at and be like, you know what, this is exactly what it looked like. You know, I like that kind of shit. And when it comes to arcade games, the fact that they make a perfect version of an arcade that I grew up with, to like every kind of dimension, like every little detail is perfect. Exactly how I remember it. They send you like extra like joystick knobs, so if like your joystick was blue or red or green, they let you like go, this is exactly how I remember it. And it plays and has an HDMI port so that you can just plug it into your TV with a controller plugged into the back of it, like an Xbox controller, and you could play it on your TV. It's kind of like a deluxe version of a trophy that's like, I love Dragon Slayer so much. This is what I remember. Oh, and I can also just play it if I plug it in my TV. That is fucking cool. And I hate talking about it so much because I don't want it to become more popular, because they only make like 5,000 of one or 5,000. Like they like super limited edition, and it really fucking sucks. But I love it so much. It's highly recommend.
How many
the next
are
virtual
there?
Redban, I'm ready to go through everything. I've bought pretty much every single one of them. I'm still waiting on like 3 or 4 of them. I'm gonna go through all of it in an episode. Either the next virtual Redban or the one after. The next 2 is gonna be all about it, because it's amazing. It really is. And I've turned my whole living room into like a trash monster because of how many of these I've been getting, like, and they come with 3 boxes each, so each one has 3 boxes. Like my living room looks like fucking a UPS or a U-Haul, like rent a U-Haul after a tornado.
You have a house. And
Perfect
you're
home
gonna
for
get
murderous
shelving, you
opossums.
think, put it, or you're trying to figure that out, how you're gonna put them out there.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's another thing. Like I have a couple ideas, and I think this whole idea about buying like a giant dollhouse from Amazon and gutting it out and stuff. I think I'm kind of into. I think I'm kind of into it, though. I think I'm kind of into it.
Way into it.
Big bad little girls.
I think, and then what if I have a train? And what if I have a train
girls.
going through all of it that like kids could ride and stop and play games
with a camera on
That's
it?
starting to sound like Neverland. But go ahead, Toe.
Yeah.
With Blondie. You like it with Blondie.
Blondie, I like how you set yours up like in a bookshelf.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that was my
Each
wife
one
did
got its
that.
own little bookshelf.
Wow.
Oh,
wow.
see, look, the woman
I like
takes
how she
over a
did
little
it.
bit.
Yeah, the
Thank
wife
God.
did it.
Okay.
The wife did it.
See, it's got to be something Toe likes too a little bit. You gotta
Maybe
share the house.
Toe. That's your like problem. Maybe you have to figure it out. Like I just get it. You got to make it look good.
Yeah, maybe.
The burden, but yours is on an
I've
bought some
extreme
of the
because you
roads.
have like 25 of them now, right? Or
I don't think it's
how
that
many are
many.
there?
I don't think it's
like
that many.
5.
No, there's not
There's
5.
Oh, it's not that
No, it's
bad.
not 5. We have like 8 right now, and I think there's like
It's
maybe
like 5,000.
14, maybe. I don't
14
know.
coming.
5 and then 2 of the change things.
We have 3 of the change things, but
Like
no. We have more than
Yeah.
5 games. We have
They're
more
gonna
5
keep
games.
making
then.
these things.
No, we have.
And then he's got to
So
have
you
a
have,
like,
complete
8.
collection. So
I
every new one-
sent the video to Blondie
good.
today on Discord. You could look at it, count them. Hey,
I've
Kay.
got I've got my
What's
Mrs.
up? You,
Command in front of me right now,
ladies
and
talking
they
about
only made
pussies and
2,500 copies
Of which
it.
game?
And I've played. I got like over Missile Command, like the test one.
Oh,
like,
yeah. I have
it's
that
not
coming
like the
tomorrow.
one
I have that coming tomorrow. That's one coming tomorrow.
It's so cool.
I have the original and
Yeah, there's only 2,500.
I have the original right now, but
Oh,
I have
you
the test
bastard.
one coming tomorrow.
See, Toe, now
that's
now
so-
you know what it's like when you start
man.
talking about Harry Potter.
You ever played
Yeah.
That was gay.
Whoa! Fucking bang on. That's
Oh,
a
yeah.
Have
pay
you
fact.
bought the Have you bought the
Not yet,
black light
just
rugs yet? Like
yes,
the little
I
rugs.
bought 7 of them.
Oh my god.
I have like 4 of them.
Yeah, I need to
I
buy
haven't
more.
That's wild.
used them yet, but they could make for good mouse
Yeah,
pads.
you're into
know-
this thing. Go ahead, Joe.
We're gonna
I
have an
like seeing
intervention
Brian
soon.
this excited about something.
Oh, that's good. Okay, you have your passion. Your
It's
passion.
80s
The
kids
tea.
stuff.
Yeah.
The tea is
It's so
kicking in
good.
for the arcade.
Oh yeah, baby.
Yeah.
Pissed I missed out on the
Arcade tea.
Ghostly Goblins and
Oh, I missed out on
Okay,
that too. I missed out on that
Ghouls
too.
and Ghosts.
I literally got addicted to
so.
this shit last week, like 1 week ago.
Oh, it's so cool.
Heroin.
You know, the worst thing
They're
is they're the perfect size for Jeff.
Shut the fuck up.
Aw, poor Jeff. Poor Jeff.
Oh,
Poor Jeff was annihilated,
Too
man.
soon.
That possum like split him in half. and-
Oh, and that was a hungry
you're a
possum,
tough
man.
lady,
He was
so
like,
I
he did
couldn't
not
do
want to
that
leave
shit.
his kill. He did not want to leave his
Possums
kill.
always start at the
Thank God it
asshole.
wasn't a rat.
I know. Thank God. I agree. I'd rather have possum. I like possums for the
Yeah.
most
Possums
part,
are
but
cute.
not anymore. After seeing that, I'm like, get the fuck out of here, possum.
After you see
Welcome
what
to
perverts
nature.
they are.
Bunnies don't
is
kill.
fucking nature, man. It's
Bunnies don't
outrose.
kill toads, dude. Bunnies live
I'm
together
in a
with
bubble.
toads,
I
and
don't
they
know.
share.
I
They
feel kinda
share
bad.
like food and stuff. I bet like toads like babysit baby bunnies.
I felt kind of bad for the possum that we stopped his meal.
Yeah,
well,
man.
yeah.
You
No,
got
I
all
wanted
free
him to eat the
delicacies.
rest. He already
No,
did it.
Legs
that was
down.
Jeff.
He already did it.
That was
At
your
least he
big
has
Those are the best
fault.
bits.
Yeah, but he already ate.
The
He
legs
already
are the
killed
best.
it.
Ugh.
I wish he came back. Like I was hoping, like
Totally.
I was
Jeff
gonna
wasn't
wake
my
up and it
pal.
was all gone. He licked the concrete clean from all the blood. Like I really
If you
wish he
hadn't
like
scared
took
him,
care
you
of
probably
Jeff.
would've done that.
Yeah, I know. I didn't want to scare him. I was just,
Yeah.
I was
He probably-
scared.
Yeah, I would have thought that was a giant rat. I thought it was a rat. The way you were talking
I
about
thought it was a
looked
rat
like
with
big
some
rat.
disease.
No, if you were
Like when he had all the
In
guts in his
person-
mouth, I was like, is
in
this like?
person,
I
you could
don't know what I'm
see.
seeing.
Well, when I as soon as I looked down and saw it, I knew immediately that it was a possum.
They
'Cause
tape
I
them
had
right at the tail,
experience
yeah.
with the possum.
Right.
Yeah. Well, the
Possums
face
are
is
pretty
also
cool.
pointy and long.
Yeah.
And at the end of the tail, he had a little like pink flower sitting at the tip, and he was like wagging his tail back and forth.
Janice, can you like do a
So
quick
Aw.
version?
Doggy.
Janice, can you do a quick version of
Yeah.
your possum background? I don't know if you guys, she has said this on Virtual Redban.
Yeah. So we used to when we lived in Burbank. I think I was coming home from work, and I pulled into the garage, and then in the middle of the driveway there was this possum baby like laying on its side, breathing heavy.
No.
You know that sick breathing where you see their belly go up and down, kind of heavy. And so I wrapped it up in a towel and I brought it inside and I put it in a box. And then I sent Brian a video and he was like, "Get that out of our house!"
And,
did you do with it?
and
It was
Janice,
very cute though.
Janice didn't
left it
know
out.
the term
Oh.
"play dead like a possum," and she thought this possum was hurt.
No, he was hurt.
This possum was.
He was hurt.
Yeah, but they also played dead, and so
Yeah, I know.
when I got home, I immediately like, get this shit out of my house. Are you a crazy person? So she put like a box with a possum outside of our back, like by our driveway, and hoping it would just like come to life and like go on its way. And I don't remember what happened. I think like the trash took it. The trash people.
It
took
was
away.
still there in the morning. It was still there
Oh,
in the
the
morning,
possum?
and then
Mhm.
yeah, and then
And
the
then the
next
box
it was
disappeared?
a baby, like it was tiny. No, the box was still there, so it was still there in the morning when I checked on it, and then by the afternoon, it was a hot day, it was gone. So I don't know if an animal got it,
Birds
or
of prey.
it died, or it
Yeah, it was
crawled
probably
away
crows.
Was the
somewhere, or
box
what.
still there, or the
box
whole
was still
box
there.
was gone?
No, the
and
box is still there.
The,
It
the
was
whole
just
box
gone.
was still there with the towel and everything.
Oh, somebody
Yeah.
went in there and ate it, probably.
Yeah, it probably. It's L.A.
It
You
was
know,
he was
LA.
sick. There was
The
blood
homeless
on
person
it.
might eat
He
it.
had blood on his
Oh,
Hey,
oh,
hey,
fur.
shit.
hey, Incom, doesn't it seem like a good idea to bring that into your house? Oh God.
Well, she was trying to be empathetic. Sometimes there are rescue possum rescues or something.
Yeah, you see
They
those
might have been able
videos
to take it too.
on where you like see these people rescuing these cute little baby animals, and then the baby animals they get better and they become
Become
humans'
your pet.
friends afterwards.
Yeah.
This is the worst day of
lifelong
my
possum
life.
They
fan.
call it awesome possum.
Or a
Mhm.
squirrel.
Not always.
Awesome
Not
possum.
always.
Then you die in your sleep and they eat you.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful
They
story.
give you
Circle of
rabies.
life.
They give you
Circle of life.
rabies. Have you ever seen somebody
This one
die
didn't
They're all
have
from
fun and
rabies.
games when they're little.
Don't Google that.
My friend's dad had raccoons, and they would break open the cupboards and get and trash the kitchen and eat everything all the time. And try
Gangster.
to eat, and they would grab your fork and shit, and then they would shit on you. They're assholes.
Yeah, possums are.
Yeah,
trash
really-
panda.
I also
Pet
think
raccoons?
possums are like one of the grossest looking animals. They look like I don't know. I'd rather hang out with a rat or a mouse. You look at a possum, it looks like a death version of them. Like I am Satan or something. Like they're like the like
Yeah.
They
that
do
bad
disturb.
bad Harry Potter character or something. I don't know.
They're
It's strange, like
disturbing.
in the bush when you've got one on its own, like that looks a bit disturbing and unsettles you. When you've actually got a family of them, so you've got like
Right.
the parents
They're
and
all
all the
tough.
kids,
Yeah, and they're all
it
tough.
changes and turns into this. Oh,
Yeah,
it's really
exactly.
weird. Like, you see one, you're like, holy shit,
Yeah.
don't fucking jump on me.
Yeah.
And when you see the family,
You're
it
like,
changes
"Oh."
the psyche. It's
I
really
agree.
quite
I agree
strange.
with that.
Yeah.
I agree with that. But they are still, even if you look at photos on Google of like a possum with all the kids, you still look at them individually, and it's like, oh my god, look at all these horrible monster babies on top of this horrible monster. Like they're still like, it's still fucked up looking. You know what I mean? Like
guess-
they're still like
I guess in our
albino
case, it's
rat
still
on
cute.
meth.
albino rats. I don't. They're horrible. With like
Comparative to what it could be here, you're like, oh great, possums.
There's never
something that's
there's
not gonna
never
jump out of the
been
tree
an
and kill me.
animal that I can think of where it's a baby and I go, that is disgusting and horrible. Usually even like the most
Kangaroo.
sinister even the most sinister animals like alligators, like
Kangaroo.
you see a baby alligator, you're like, oh no, kangaroos. I've seen baby
Let me find you a
kangaroos
photo
on
of a baby kangaroo.
baby kangaroos look cute too. I think
No,
kangaroos
like freshly born kangaroo. looks
I'm not
like a
talking about
fucking
that. I'm talking
alien
about
and it
kittens.
freaks
I'm
you
talking
out.
about kittens.
Terrifying.
I'm talking about kittens.
Okay. Well,
You know what I mean? Like I'm talking
kittens
about
are
like
cute.
Look at pigeon babies.
no, I'm talking about like you're like a month old. I'm not talking about fresh out of the
Yeah.
puss. I'm talking about like puppies and kittens.
Well,
Like anything that's a
Well, the
puppy
thing
or a
is-
kitten, like a baby rhino that's like a month old, or a baby giraffe that's a month old. They're like the baby version of any animal usually is adorable as fuck, and you're like, oh. But you look at a baby possum, you're like, oh god, get this monster out of here.
We'll have to look at a video of a baby kangaroo because the other Australians said they were disgusting too. So
Yeah, but they're
They're
talking
pretty
about right out of the
freaky.
puss. They're talking about out of the puss though.
No, because the whole thing is like
They sit
with
in
the
the pouch.
kangaroo, they've got a pouch, right? So it's out of the puss, and then it grows in the pouch because there's nipples in there. It's protected, so you can have 1 month old, and they're Nibbles. getting carried around by their
They got
fucking
nipples in that
mum.
pouch.
All right, you know what then?
Yeah.
Right now,
looking inside-
I'm going to look at a baby
Google the
kangaroo.
inside of the pouch.
No, I'm not
Oh, here we go, in
googling
a good
inside
shot
of
you,
the
'cause
pouch.
Here we go. I got one.
No,
one.
no. I
Google
don't
baby
care what
pigeons.
you
Is
got.
Paul Hogan still alive?
I'm ready to look up my
Well,
baby kangaroo.
If that-
All
if
right.
that-
Yes,
it
Paul Hogan
needs
All
to
right,
know
okay,
that.
okay.
It
Guy
can't
on
have
motorcycle
pheromones.
saves a
Barely.
baby kangaroo, and this baby kangaroo
In the Discord.
looks like one of the most baby kangaroos I've ever seen in my life, and I am going to show it on virtual Redban right now. So hold on one second.
The jelly mate.
Hold on one second. Let me turn on my Windows capture. There we go.
Aw.
I mean, seriously, one of the cutest. This is a baby kangaroo. This is what Kay thinks is disgusting, like a possum.
Looked like a gremlin from the old movies.
That looks
I wasn't really
adorable.
comprehending what I was
Oh my god.
Teenager.
Check the age, mate. You
That's
want
not
to age
baby.
verify that?
seeing. All of
That's
a
not
sudden,
staying
there
on
were so
Epstein
many
Island.
kangaroos all around me.
All right, well, let's see if it says
Not baby,
anything.
Brian. That's it.
All right, look at this. That's a baby can't even walk.
Smacking me.
It can't even walk,
I
dude.
saw no other option than actually taking it with me. That mom didn't even.
Yeah, but it's
know
1 month
that it was
old.
gone. The animal was actually
They are
trying to
freaky
climb
looking,
in my
man.
pouch.
Like the younger they get, they're
Well,
freakier. Once they get their fur, they're cool.
was very
like
happy
you're
to
like,
help.
oh, but before fur, you're like, whoa, that doesn't make
It
sense.
doesn't
in your
have
brain.
fur. This is a completely bald kangaroo. Are you not watching the video? All right, let's go inside that kangaroo's pouch.
Guys, let's just talk about how
Yeah, that's
strange
about-
and
well, that's
interesting.
about
This
3 to
is the
6 months.
inside of a
Look, even
kangaroo.
this little
Sweaty,
one.
they don't milk
He's got
nipples
fur.
at
No,
the
he's
same
got
time.
fur. He's got fur.
Lady out here constantly.
Because he's lost the pink. You can see the
Safe,
pink
warm
on
Oh,
the
that's
fur.
still right now.
It's like
What I'm
it's skin to
looking
skin
at, I
contact.
would kiss
So that's
this on the
super warm and
lips
cozy. And then
instead
the
of a
emphasis on
fucking
the
possum.
disgusting. I didn't really go into it.
Ugh. Okay, you gotta stop with your like, I know all this shit, man, because that shit's fucking adorable. Do you even know what a possum? Maybe you don't even know what a possum is.
I know what a possum is, man.
You sure?
All right, that's an old kangaroo. Yeah. Our possums are a little different to yours. I think you put an O in front of yours.
Because he was very,
No, they're
very
just-
much a
There's
fighter.
different species.
Run after me back
They're
into
like,
that.
they always look like that.
We got-
Oh, they have the worst
got
face.
marsupials.
They look like Barbara Streisand
Yeah,
or
there's a lot-
something. Ugh, I hate possum. Get out of here.
There's a lot of variability and cuteness of possums.
Yeah, there's.
It's funny what people find cute. It's kind of objective. I mean, cats are basically
like
just
bats.
fuzzy demons.
Bats are cute.
Yeah.
I'd rather kiss a bat on the lips than a possum. Yeah, I said it.
That possum's cute.
That's not.
Take the fur off it. It's gonna look fucking weird.
Whatever. We just,
Some of those bats
we
are
just
kind of weird
looked
too.
at
They
it,
got like those
dude.
snub
Like
nose
every
bats and
animal.
shit. I don't know what they're called.
Yeah,
Screw bats.
That
I don't
flare
care
shit.
about bats. I don't like bats.
Yeah, those. those
Bats
little
are
Get
big.
big.
just little mice.
Big ass bats.
What's everyone's least favorite animal?
Possum? No.
Hard one.
I had a
Least
goat
favorite.
eat $100 bill out of my hand, so like I fucking hate goats.
Goats
'cause of
are
that, but,
cool.
Like, they're actually kind of
Oh,
cool,
that's
but
not.
No, goats
I
are
don't like their
cool.
slanty eyes. Get the fuck out of here.
I don't like snakes.
You don't like the slanty eyes. They do have weird
Snakes.
demon eyes.
I agree with you on both
Snakes.
those. Yeah, I don't
Demon
like
eyes on
snakes
the
either.
ghost,
Snakes
I'm
are
I don't
creepy.
mind snakes, but fuck some.
Find your visual
snakes.
palette. Look at the Discord for the Maine Coons I posted.
Maine Coons are cool, man. They're good
Yeah, those are
coons.
cute.
Is that right to say?
Fuzzy demons.
That sounds bad.
Mm-mm.
That might be
Who's your main
I
coon?
don't know. I think we're good.
context.
I think banana slugs are kind of weird.
No, we can't do
Banana
insects and
slugs.
bugs. We can't do insects and bugs.
All right.
That's cheating. That's easy. Like animals.
Can we do fish?
Nope,
Aquatic
nope,
things?
not fish. No,
I think salamanders.
mammals.
I don't like
Mammals.
salamanders.
Mammals.
Mammals.
Ugh,
No, they can be
mammals.
cute.
Oh.
Salamanders can be cute.
Yeah,
too.
salamanders are actually adorable. I think. They look like
You should
very
get one.
anime. Shut up, okay.
It's been about 6 months since that callback.
Jesus Christ. I loved how I blamed it on my
I've run into
girlfriend.
newts, right? Little newts in the yard.
I love newts are cool too.
weird.
Like those are cool. I would not
I
hate
got
those.
better.
God, I'm
Yeah, they
starting
look
to. I'm starting to
alien
like.
sometimes.
I'm trying to think of animals. I'm going back and back to possums, man. Like
I guess I don't like monkeys.
monkeys are amazing. I love fucking
Their
monkeys.
monkeys are fucked up.
Monkeys
They
can be
look cool,
kind.
but
They
hearing all
freak
those
you out.
stories
Nah.
is terrifying.
Besides
love
the
monkeys.
cats,
Oh,
they're the best thing up
chimpanzee.
there. What are you talking about? The monkeys.
Get attacked
No,
by
no, no, hang on,
chimpanzee.
hang on. Monkeys at the zoo are
That'd be
completely
horrifying.
different to monkeys.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
but
Monkeys on
still,
holiday
monkeys at
are
the
gangsters.
zoo show you what monkeys
Yeah,
could
they
be.
rip each other's
Yeah,
face
but
off
but
and-
monkeys in the
and,
zoo
like,
show you
slaughter
what good
families and-
family.
Right, hearing
Makes.
what they do. When I was a kid, I always thought they were cute, but hearing those stories
heard
of
it
what
on
they do,
Rogan.
rip your balls off and stuff.
Yeah,
There-
but
there was one. I heard this on.
we're not
Yeah,
talking
I
about
love
that.
that.
We're talking about a species. I
there's
would
a-
love
there's a-
monkeys.
a
I hate you guys. If
monkey-
you
what
even
animals?
think monkeys are the worst mammal, you're crazy.
Did somebody put this
I'm
down?
hanging out with let's go.
What is this? Oh.
Gorillas are one of my favorite.
What the hell?
What the fuck is that?
What is this?
Ooh. I don't know.
Jump in the world. The skydomes.
Oh, it's not a portal. It's just a world. Oh, it's like a. Oh, that's crazy.
So you go inside of it.
Oh, wow.
What the hell?
Very nice.
You got NPC themed room. This is fucking cool.
What the hell?
I don't know.
What the hell? I feel like we're missing a room.
I know. Now you got me thinking about mammals I don't like. But
Yeah, me too. I can't think of anything I don't like.
I like them. I like them all. Pretty
Me
much.
too.
There's got to be one I can't stand.
Fuck yeah.
Oh, wait.
How the
What
fuck
the
do you
fuck?
get out of here, though? Here we go. Nice green.
Oh. Nice.
Lieutenant Dan ain't got no legs. You can hit the mirror there too, mate, and you're in full green. Remember making one of these
No
walls.
legs shouldn't be in VR chat.
Shit. What's up, Netflix? How you been, man?
Not bad, you? Come on.
I'm good. I should go to bed.
Hey, don't go to bed. Come here and play with these tits.
Who was that, Blondie?
Yeah. Oh, God.
Sorry I'm late for work, boss. I was up playing with Redban Stish.
Where's this tit? Oh, there we go. Oh. Hey, don't come to bed. Come play with these tits.
That's probably what Blondie's wife is saying.
Hello. Welcome to
Don't go on VR. Come play with these dads. There's Blondie.
Yeah, you got a good green screen growing on. You could Blondie, right now you could record yourself in front of this green screen and then put it in video of your New Wave arcade collection and put it on YouTube and make $1 million.
Hey guys.
Miniaturize yourself playing it.
Hey guys. What I got here is a new wave toy.
Go up the stairway, Janice.
Upstairs, time.
Oh, so have you gotten your Cubert yet?
I got one. I got the regular Cubert, and I have the other Cubert coming tomorrow.
Isn't that knock that when
Yeah,
the player
the knock's
dies or
cool.
goes, yeah.
Yeah, it's got the old pinball knock. You know,
The only thing I wish is
the pinball knock used to be.
Blondie told me he's eating a hot dog.
Are you eating?
Oh, I'm still cooking it.
Yeah, the pinball knock used to be really popular on pinball games, but even new pinball games, they don't put the knock on anymore because it costs so much money for the knock, I guess, which seems stupid. It seems like that's should be really.
What's crazy is this thing actually has it. I just wish there was an option to turn it off, so if you wanted your arcades playing in the background, you don't have to constantly hear the.
Right. Right. Look, a black screen.
Yeah, that was such a part of
a white
the original Cubert arcade game.
Oh, dude, this is like our new conference table. Like when we have to smoke green tea and talk about like who to ban in the future.
I guess so. I already have.
We
a
haven't
couple
had
of
a
those
court
arcade
in a
one-ups,
long
though.
time.
Yeah, because our lawyers have all been fucking up.
Oh, what happened to Kim? Where's she been?
You notice all the lawyers are women?
She's
Yeah.
scooping people off the ground still.
She said she was going to stop by, but I think she's been having too much fun losing weight.
She's like bringing out the dead.
Exercising.
Maybe
I
we
need to
should.
have a lot of fun.
Maybe we should talk about how to get her back on our side.
Let's ship her candy.
Janice, why don't you sit down, Janice? Why are you standing over
Ship
that
her
chair?
candy.
That's
I like
weird.
that.
Yeah.
Candy. Like really.
Let's
candy
send her
that
some
you can't
fatty
resist.
food.
Oh yeah, we could say like Janice. We could say that you made all these like diet foods, and then we lie about it, and it's like the most sugar and fat ever. And the whole thing is how can we cover up the sugar and fat? Like make it seem like it's diet, but it's not.
We'll put some
Could
poop
use
on it.
fat instead of water in soup.
You put some poop on it?
Yes.
Poop. on
Brilliant.
Oh god, no poop.
it.
No
No
poop.
poop.
That's good
All right,
flavor.
everyone smoke.
Well,
I'm
that's
gonna
for the
grab,
humor.
Some ice. I'll be right back.
That's for the fun bit.
I'm gonna go flip my dog.
I'll put some poop on it and be like, it's Korean food. Don't worry about it.
Some,
Ray poop
some
on.
poochie.
She won't know the difference.
Pardon me.
She
Do you
hasn't
have
been
any
on in a
Ray
long
poop
time.
on?
Yeah, Misha Kimmy.
And she can't listen to the old recordings because unless she's a member now too,
Yeah.
she's locked. She's probably been busy with her boyfriend. Maybe they're in Vegas, right? They like going to Vegas.
I was just too busy, like, having her life together.
That's
yeah,
it.
Yeah, she's
What are you trying to say, Janice?
got it all
Well-
together now.
We haven't got our lives together, Shane. That was the implication.
No.
It's a matter of opinion and perspective.
And
Well, you
perspective.
can have your life together and still come on VR and say hello, even if it's like
Yeah, we're
15
fucking around,
minutes
man.
and then
See?
you drop off, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, see?
I don't know.
You don't
Maybe
have to stay to
maybe
the bitter
her
end.
advanced workout brain has allowed her to figure out that maybe we're not that good people.
Could be. Could be. She.
So far, that's the
superior
weightiest.
thinking skills.
Well, wait, I'm starting
Mm-hmm.
therapy in July. Do you think I'll feel superior to this and bail?
Oh,
Maybe,
and just
and
drop
then you'll stop
out. You
hanging
might,
out.
Shane.
Yeah.
Could
Yeah.
happen.
Maybe you'll realize
Right.
that we're actually bad.
I
Should we start a second podcast for everyone that's leaving?
That you do like VRB,
Hmm.
and then they go watch it and like, oh, this guy's fucked.
Yeah. They probably would.
I've been
They
trying to figure out how to
probably
do
Shane,
some
this is
sort of
very bad
online
for you.
presence. I need money, so yeah, I'm gonna start like trying to be like the kids and building some channels and some revenue and shit.
Yeah.
Call it Only Shane's.
Only hams. I just
Only
eat
Shane.
ham all day.
Only Shane. A
Why
shame.
not?
Well, the obvious thing is that I can play music, so I should probably just start to resurrect some written songs and put some original shit out there. Bombastic
There's a whole
lead on
underground
shit.
VR chat music scene.
Oh yeah.
There's
Oh,
heaps of
yeah.
people doing live gigs. We got mates doing DJ gigs, live drumming gigs, beatboxing gigs. There's heaps of stuff going on.
Fuck yeah.
Or
I
people
wanna
do the
this. I wanna sing
ASMR,
some
right?
blues.
And that's where popular sometimes.
Yeah.
It
Yeah,
only
like
works
bad
if you're
ASMR?
a hot girl.
Like, what about bad ASMR? Like chewing loudly and like smacking your lips and shit.
Sorry.
Like
Do they
gross
have that?
ASMR.
Myself.
Hey man.
Yep.
What'd you say, Toe?
they
I'm
don't.
sorry, I missed it. What were you gonna do? ASMR? Oh,
I said
eating and
ASMR only works
smacking.
if you're a hot girl.
What about drinking water loudly? I think that would be cool too.
So what do you say until you're not? You
I
don't
would
think you're
do that.
hot?
Mm,
I think she's saying I'm
No.
not hot.
well, I'm not
She's
like
right.
the type that would do well in ASMR.
Oh, whatever. You do good. I mean, I wouldn't
Oh,
pay
thanks.
money for it, but
Thanks,
you
Blondie.
did good.
I feel like I'd crack up.
You know what?
overnight.
Maybe I should. Maybe I should get into that. Just get paid to eat on a mic.
Like the ridiculousness
What about,
of
like,
combing my hair into a microphone.
Yeah.
Women farting
like-
in their panties. I'm sure they would pay for that. Right?
Just be a
Oh
little
yeah,
different.
I
Like
love,
how
I love
about
to
in
fart
Asian markets?
in my panties.
sleep apnea ASMR?
Who has better farts out of between you and Brian?
Wait,
Oh
what,
God.
Blondie?
Who has better farts out of you and Brian?
Who has better farts? I feel like mine are more thunderous, and Brian's is
Wow.
more like
Oh man, like
Brian's is more like. No, he's got a tight butthole, so it's more like froggy. Like it's like.
frog.
I don't know.
Like warp.
Like a frog to trumpet.
Airy.
Maybe it's like wet, and sometimes it's like higher pitched.
It's like
Mine
a
could
wet
be
nothing.
like.
Trust a fart.
Angry
Like
fart.
You got that kimchi shit going on there, right?
How
Maybe.
about CC's
It keeps that butt
impression
sweet.
and stuff?
Who's got better
So
smelling
Brian's
farts?
coming up right now, so
Between
he'll
the two
give
of
his take on what our farts are. I would say Brian
Here
smells
we
more
go.
often, but when mine smells, it's like really, really bad. But it's
Well,
rare.
aren't guys' farts smellier than women's, or is that debatable?
What?
I don't think
What
so.
are you talking about here?
Yeah, I think
My
it's debatable.
childhood will
You know,
Well-
farts.
prove otherwise.
Jesus.
Because something was going on with my gut when I was a kid, where my farts were horrible.
You just had Asian farts, dude.
like I would terrorize.
You just
my
had
friends.
Asian farts. That's the thing.
I don't know. I don't think so. My
When-
family wasn't like me.
Yeah, but you ate a bunch of
didn't have
Asian
farts
food.
like I
You,
did.
you, no, they did, but it smelled the same,
No, but
so
my
you thought it
family
was
didn't.
you. Yeah, but
Mm-mm. No, they hated my farts.
See, you could just do an Amazon book that you sell through Amazon about your farts, and people would buy it.
I like
You know,
the
just
mind
you
of
only
this.
sell it for $1 or
Yeah,
something.
you got to make sure it's an.
You guys are just trying to help me figure out how to make money with my body.
A fart story by Taro.
Good friends, good friends.
Mm-hmm.
You know
Good
what's
friends
funny
and a lot
is
of
that
pills.
there's a famous Instagrammer, OnlyFans girl. She is actually like very good friends with a lot of comedians. Very nice girl. I met her once. She sent me a video of hers, and her you guys got to watch her. She's on Instagram. Her name on Instagram is Valerie Vaughn, but you might know her as Get in the Car podcast.
Yep, know her.
She posted a Instagram story of when she was in Vegas, and when you're in Vegas, they have hold on. Hold on, let me see if I can find the video she sent me. Listen to this.
Grossest farts in Vegas. I got a massage. I had my face down in this little massage chair thing, and then somebody came over by me and did the nastiest fart ever. It smelled so fucking horrible.
When I looked up and you were getting a massage, you want to know who was standing right in
Tony.
front of you?
So I smelled this disgusting fart, and then all of a sudden I hear
Mhm.
Tony Hinchcliffe on a phone call right next to me, and I was thinking, please don't think that that's my fucking fart.
You think he was thinking the same thing?
Oh my God.
And you were getting a massage right by his asshole.
And when we were watching Kill Tony, somebody kept farting too.
It's
Remember
me
that?
the whole time.
People have the grossest farts in Vegas. I got a massage.
So there you go. Was Tony the farter? You know, I've been working with Tony almost 10 years.
Wait.
I've never smoked a
Mystery.
Tony fart. That's honest.
Wait
I've
a minute,
never
I'm
smoked a Tony
confused. Why was she on a
fart.
massage?
So
set and Tony was next to her?
at Skankfest, they have a massage person that like with a massage table
Oh.
like in the green room. So any of
Mhm.
the comics can just get a free massage. Like that's
Nice.
one of their things they do. And like,
Good move.
And it's cool. It's like when
It
you're at the
might have
airport.
been the massage person,
Yeah, but
right?
the massage person or Tony, and Tony's like right next to her. I don't know. But you're
That's
you're
so
probably
funny.
right, because like what I was saying, like I've worked with Tony 10 years. I've never smelled one fart from Tony Hinchcliffe.
So he might be discreet with his farts. Then he
Well,
doesn't fart around you.
I
Or he's
think,
got a
I
floss
think,
in your bag.
Yeah, well, no, I just think that he's got, tiny farts. Tiny
Maybe it takes a massage to push him out.
He's got
teeny
tiny
Tony farts.
tiny Hinchcliffe farts. Like I think he's got
And
little
you're right
babies.
next to him for 10 years. So
right.
you know.
Got really
I haven't
strong
smelled a
Keto
fart.
muscles.
I've never smelled a fart from him.
I think Tony just has a healthy
Yeah,
gut.
he just eats.
'Cause,
Yeah, he eats
He has
healthy,
a fast metabolism.
and he eats healthy.
Mm.
But he's still got
Fast
a fart.
metabolism usually equals farts.
I mean, he used to be a vegan.
I mean,
for
you're just not hearing them?
He used
I
to
remember.
be a vegan for like 7 years, and now even though he's not
The
vegan,
gaunt
he
years.
still eats like healthy. He's not the one going to Taco Casa or McDonald's or
Yeah.
Wendy's, you know. Like he's like, no, I'm getting a
Man,
steak or I'm getting fish or I'm getting sushi or
The way his cheeks sucked into his fucking skull, like when he was vegan, it was like, fucking hell, man. Eat a steak.
He could be just very regimented.
What's that?
Oh man, I made
Discipline,
David
what the fuck
Deary
you talking
eat
about?
meat
Ah!
accidentally.
Hey?
Did you talk about this already? Yeah,
Yeah.
she did. She tricked David
Did
Deary
we?
into eating meat. I don't know. I don't remember.
Did I tell you guys?
I think
Oh
David. I think
my
David
God.
was
Wow.
on
You guys were
Virtual
talking about
Redban, and we talked about it.
Yeah, he was. We did a bit of stand-up in the comedy club.
Yeah, she tricked him though.
Bill Buster was there.
Did you tell him it was vegan meat or something, or?
No, so we had one of those factor meals, and he had to have something to eat, you know? So we're looking through them, and we're like, we gotta get rid of these factor meals. Brian gave him a stuffed pepper casserole one. That was the name of the dish. And for some
Stuffed
reason,
with-
both of them gave me the box to read the ingredients. And at that point, I was like feeling kind of foggy brain. It was late at night. I was reading the ingredients. I read it over 3 times. And for some reason, I didn't see that ground beef was number 3 listed. And I decided, I confirmed 3 times. 35 years, he hasn't eaten meat.
Wow.
And
Hilarious.
finally, as he takes his last bite, I decided, like, quadruple check, and I'm like, David, stop eating that! And then he's like, I just finished it.
A little meat's
So-
not gonna kill him. Good lord.
I know,
I know why Kevin's not
vegetarians get a little bit of meat in their mouth and then freak out, go into sort of like a panic attack.
Yeah, he's not like
just
that.
based on
He
they.
wasn't like that though.
Yeah, that's cool.
I think he wants to eat
But
meat.
doesn't your
I
body
remember-
have a hard time
I remember
digesting it?
I remember saying, "Hey, David," when
Will
he
do.
lived in LA. I remember saying, "Hey, David, if I take you to Fogo de Chao and pay for it, will you eat meat?" And he said yes, and I just never did it because of COVID.
He said, hell yeah.
My uncle was Buddhist and became vegetarian, and my nan would have like a Saturday lunch where the whole family gets around, and she had no idea. She's old school, had no idea what to cook a vegetarian. Like, what the fuck do they eat? We're having a roast. So she just made him roast vegetables and put that there, but then the gravy had been made with the fat of the beef. And he smashed those veggies and was just like, that's the best veggies and gravies I've ever eaten. Like he kept on going on about how good it was, and the whole family's just sitting there smiling, not saying shit.
I love tricking vegans.
Yeah, David eats stuff like that. Like he'll eat like whatever, fat or like
You need
broth,
fat.
you know, like stuff like that. No, like
You
he'll
bur-
eat animal broth. Like chicken broth. Things made with that.
Yeah, right.
Flavored with bacon or whatever.
So why is
But
he
he hasn't
vegan? Just
eaten
or
our
veggie?
food.
Sorry.
I think it was a cultural thing. Like it was from birth.
Yeah,
No.
right.
He ate
So,
meat
like,
as a kid.
family
His
was
family ate meat as a
vegetarian?
kid. I don't think so.
No, yeah, he used to eat meat because he used to talk about like his favorite shit, like, oh, I used to love the McRib and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
He just hasn't done it in a while.
Some people just.
And he said if he hunted his own animal and killed it and skinned it and made the meat, then he would eat it. Like he's more about
Yep.
like responsibility and shit.
Doing it properly, yeah. That's the way I look at it. Like, if I'm
Like I'm not
going
gonna
hunting,
lie.
it's just
I'm not
you
gonna
need
lie.
to use that animal.
I'm not gonna lie. Like Janice doesn't know I have another camera that shows that she never threw away Jeff. Like she put it in like this like bucket on the side of the house, and I know she's gonna cook that up and eat it.
Get out of here.
That's why she didn't use the shovel.
Frog legs, right? Or chicken legs.
She's like, oh, let me get in there with my hands. I want to see if it's still fresh.
That's why she kept the fucking bones on the porch.
Oh man.
She's like, I'm gonna make a broth.
Jeff was. So you're sure it's Jeff and it's not another?
I'm not sure, but
other
it definitely seems like him because
You check dental?
No, just because there was two toads that hung out
Jeff
around
was
our
always
house,
around,
and one was
right?
smaller and one was bigger. Jeff was like a big fat daddy because he ate like he was just smart, and he seemed like a big fat daddy.
And he hung out the front.
The front.
He
and
was
the back.
hanging out the front
Yeah, he was-
early on where the light. Yeah.
Yeah, front and the back.
Wasn't that smart?
He was
am I
sweet
right?
on the video when you brought him in. That
Yeah, you remember? I
He was cool.
Scared Janice. Oh, those were the days. I'm sure though he has a kid. I gotta find that smaller one if he's still alive. We'll figure it out.
Break the news to him.
Yeah,
Got some news about
exactly.
him.
Like, like I'll have like AI like draw pictures of what happened. I tried. By the way, for the poster, I tried to get AI to do a picture of a toad getting eaten by a possum, and it was like, we don't think this is appropriate. Would you like to?
Nah.
You know, like
I'm so fucking sick of that.
yeah, that's so dumb, man. It's just it's just nature. Now you're talking like I can't
censored.
have like a possum eat a toad. Like it's like, if you want to like,
I just
you
got
know,
the.
it's anyway. So I had to use it like at one point I was saying a possum eating strawberry jam is kissing a toad on its belly. Like I was doing all this stuff, and it was like making like these weird creatures that look like frog possums. And then I started doing like in the style of Frog and Toad. I just want a toad in a open-faced casket. Sorry, this seems like bad. All right, I want a toad in a box that is very dressed up. You know, like I had to like use all these back doors just to get the avatar or the thumbnail for tonight's virtual Redban. And even that, I wasn't happy with it.
And it's basically Hypnotoad.
It's cute.
Nope.
I got access to the Adobe Firefly AI thing, and it's super sensitive as well. Like, don't say that. You can't say but. You can't. I'm
Yeah,
like,
it's
man.
so stupid. And it's funny because, of
man.
course, that just like challenges me like a video game. And I have a feeling that they're like, yeah, we want what you would do at this moment. Like, so I feel like I'm helping them out, like make rules by like trying to find the back door in by saying like strawberry jam in their mouth and like, oh no, it's blue and purple, not bruises, spots, you know, like you know, shit like that. Like I'm trying to do everything I could think of.
They're using all your prompts for words to ban.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's weird that somebody's just making it up. Like, no, this is not appropriate. Like, you know, what do they think is appropriate or not appropriate?
Right.
Like,
They're putting
we all
keywords.
have different ideas.
Stupid.
Well, they're also super
It's
picky
stupid.
about reference photos.
Yeah,
Like,
they don't use reference photos
Kate-
that as
Kate-
much as you think they would.
Kay did have a great video with that replica thing, that Australia thing in the beginning is effing hilarious. There's a dude dating that service that you had that replicate.
Oh,
it's
yeah,
a real
yeah, yeah.
doll,
Oh,
and
yeah.
it's super creepy. I don't know
Yeah,
if you saw part of
I've
it.
seen,
Oh
I've
my
seen
God.
that. Yeah.
Minnesota.
Yeah.
Ugh, he's dating it. Ugh.
Yeah, but you
But
look
it's
at
that
like
replicate
yeah, but you
service.
look at Japan or whatever. There's people married to like feathers and Pokemon characters. Like it's
Yeah,
like
That stuff is so weird.
it is weird.
It's so
It was
weird.
kind of interesting the way he separated her consciousness from the application to the sex doll that was a physical representation of her being. Like he'd actually sort of been able to separate it enough that he could function within it. But it was weird as fuck, man.
Yeah,
Right.
it's very strange. Very strange. And he's like, I don't know why my friends don't want to come and visit or my mom doesn't get it.
Hilarious.
I'm like, yeah. You got a chat bot, sex bot. Whatever the fuck that was. I don't know.
Yeah, it's like you got a chat bot in the conversation whenever you go visit someone who's a fucking human and you've got to try and play the game.
It sounds ridiculous. Where do I buy one?
It is.
That's just something you don't show your friends.
Yeah,
You think
keep it. You're right. Keep it on the
you
down
think
low.
Whitney's
Keep it
done with Bear
commercial.
Claw?
What?
Done with Bear Claw?
What's Bear Claw?
Bear Claw. I don't get it.
Whitney had a sex robot. Yeah.
Oh. Oh, I don't.
From way back.
Guys, I just want you to
I was
know
like,
I don't
what?
follow any of that.
They said
shit.
Wendy's.
All right, just so you know. But I have often thought that one day I'm going to buy a real doll. Because I've always, you know, when you first heard about the real doll on Howard Stern, you're like, what?
I was gonna love that.
And once in a while, I'll like, just like, are they still like a company? And they're like, wow, look at the,
Well, you
like
should
all
get
the
them-
technical upgrades these real dolls have had. And I haven't gone through it, but like my old Death Squad studio had like 10 mannequins that were all like sexy
That's
mannequins.
right, in the back corner.
Yeah, and I ended up throwing them all away. It looked like I murdered somebody in my dumpster in the old Death Squad studio.
What a waste.
But yeah, but I can buy them again if I need them. But one thing, having a lot of mannequins that are sexy, one thing I realized is like, I think it's cool, but it's also like, there is some ghost shit to it where you just have like this dead person sitting there, and I didn't like it. After a while, that's why I started, like, if you looked at old Death Squad videos, they used to be, like, apart a lot. They weren't, like, together a lot. There was, like, just pieces of legs and arms all around the studio. Because there's only, like, one or two, like, survived. And it was because it was creepy as fuck. But Real Doll is something I'm surprised I haven't bought yet. Because I think that's something that...
Really?
would be really funny to have.
Listen to your girlfriend. Listen to your
Waiting for it. It's just a timer. Like you can feel it. Something has to be said. Can't not say nothing.
You gotta buy a boy and a girl for both of you.
I think it would be funny to have and like be a character. You know, like
they're expensive, right?
I'm never gonna
Put
fuck
it in the
it.
spare
I'm never gonna
bedroom,
fuck it.
and when people
I'm never gonna fuck it unless like maybe I start
you say
Patreon or
that
something,
now,
and then I'll have like a review of it. But Janice has to watch the whole time.
No, you would never.
You can make it in the style of Janice.
I would never do it in front of you.
No, you
You're
shouldn't.
right. I'm like, go
That'd
get the
be
mail.
horrible.
You would never.
Just don't
Even
buy
if I
it. It's
begged
creepy,
you.
right? It's
I would
like
never
creepy.
do it in front of Janice. She's
It's
100%
hilarious.
right. I would probably never do it, period. Maybe I would, but...
You just have to-
Even in your guest bedroom.
But
I don't think you'd have it a period.
Put it in your shed.
Yeah, I reckon the guest bedroom with the bed all made up.
Strawberry jam.
So when someone comes over, they pull the sheets and it's just laying in there.
Hell yeah, that's what I was thinking. I mean,
Maybe
what
Whitney
are you
will
talking about?
sell you the used one.
I don't want that one. I want a new... If I'm going to get one, I'm going to wait till they drop like the newest one. You know what I mean? Like, just drop Real Doll 82.5 S. This one, you know.
So last time Jeremiah stayed over, we put June in the bed.
Why don't you
Oh,
tell them
the
who
baby,
June is?
the
Yeah,
baby.
the fake baby.
Or the baby.
Oh,
Oh, you're a real
that's
those
good.
old weighted babies.
No, but the creepiest thing
He
about
didn't
the whole
say
thing,
anything.
he didn't say anything. I had to
You
bring it
didn't
up
say
to him.
anything?
Like I was waiting for him to say something, and then I was just like, oh, "Did you see that baby I put in the bed?" And he goes, "Oh yeah, that was weird. I put it in the corner. That was weird." I'm like, "Why wouldn't you say that?" Anything? Why did I have to bring it up?
Do we have to watch that before the next guest comes over?
That just shows you how much latitude he's got.
He probably just figures, well, that's Brian, you know. He's just got
That's
these
Brian.
baby things.
Yeah, yeah,
That's
but
Brian trying to fuck
but
with
when you
me.
see that
Definitely
baby-
trying to fuck with me.
But when you see that baby, that's like a realistic creepy baby. It's not like a baby doll, like, and it's really heavy.
is
So
a
he had to
very
like
creepy
pick it
baby.
up and be like, "Oh my god, there's some weight to this. What the fuck?" Like
I
you
use
would
it as a leg pillow. I better be nice and squishy.
You need to be able to set it up on a flying rig so it can go across and do train spotting on the roof.
Yeah,
yeah,
Janice, what if I start using that as my
Put it
dolphin
in a
pillow?
drone.
Jeff too.
Hell yeah.
Mm.
Jeff 2. Baby Jeff 2.
I started using that fake baby doll
Me
as my
pillow.
like pillow I used to put my arm around.
Yes.
I
That's
wouldn't.
horrible.
Yeah, I couldn't have it around me sleeping because I
No.
would think it was looking at me
Yeah,
and stuff.
like
It'd have to be in
mannequin, like a
another room.
mannequin, like a mannequin. That's the
Yes,
problem I have
mannequins
with
are
all
dead,
of them. Yeah, I
dead
don't like
eyes
them.
and
Yeah, I don't
stuff.
like that
They're all
shit.
creepy.
I never had that. I got
Give me
a
bad
skeleton in my
nightmares.
house and it doesn't creep me out a bit.
Yeah, because there's
Hasn't
no
got
eyes.
eyes.
There's no eyes. Oh, what if you get all these like mannequins and doll babies, but you cut out the eyes? Now it makes sense.
There you go. Get rid of them.
My hairdresser had a whole heap of hair mannequins that she used to train all their staff and stuff on, and they got a big property in the bush, and we'd go around before parties and hide them like throughout the garden. So you'd be walking down a path, and there's like someone with a pot plant on their head, hidden like camo that just pop out of nowhere, basically. Fucking did so many people's heads in. It's great fun.
You know, I'm gonna order a real doll, but I'm gonna go like any additional notes. I'm gonna be like, can you please not put any eyes in this doll?
No.
Like sockets.
Yeah, can you just
they
can
warm
you put some
themselves up?
can
Do
you
they
put
have
some
batteries
strawberry
now?
instead of eyeballs? Can you just put some strawberry jam in the eyeball sockets?
You get some hooks for hands or something practical.
I had a creepy friend that was like, "Oh, you put it in the not hot tub, but you put it in the bathtub. You can warm it up so the flesh is all
Whoa.
Yep.
And I'm like, "Oh,
Fuck yeah,
that's
why else would
creepy,
you?
man. That's
Yeah,
just too."
no one wants
Yeah.
some cold fake
Yeah.
flesh. No way.
Yeah, I used to put a warm towel in like my fleshlight. I just like get a little hand towel, like heat it up and then put it in the microwave for like 3 minutes. Like that's way too long. And then use tongs and put it in my fleshlight's mouth and let it like cook up. And sometimes it got like crispy sides or whatever. And you'd fuck it and be like, oh, it feels like there's warts and everything in this pussy.
Toaster.
I just can't even imagine. It just would be like dead flesh. It just doesn't.
Well, you know what?
I don't know.
I got
It's
some
disturbing.
lotion and
It's
a
like
fleshlight
fucking
and
the
a
dead.
towel in a
Just gotta
microwave.
warm it up.
Let's test it out. We'll meet like at a hotel and like we won't film it, but like
No.
before
Come on,
and after.
Don't knock it till you fuck it.
I can't do that.
You could be your
gross.
avatar, but in
That's so
the
gross.
real hotel. You know what I mean? Like we'll put your avatar like
knock it
green
till you fuck
screen.
it.
Oh, we got a green screen behind us. We'll put the avatar like in front of the actual hotel and your voice. Like,
That's
all right, I just did
horrific.
it in this
This is
Motel
horrific.
6 in Washington.
That sounds so
Portland.
disgusting. I don't think I could live with myself. I mean, that would just be gross.
I love how Encom's moved closer to the exit through this conversation.
know,
He's like,
look at
I'm
him
just
go."
edging towards.
Motel 6. We'll leave the legs open.
Spooky, right? We're headed in some weird directions.
All right, well, let's change
You
it.
are.
You know, we started off with dead frogs and dead toads, and like, of course, we're gonna go there. Let's start about something positive, like the nature of birth. You guys get recommended still life videos on your Instagram, like me, like, or what's it called, like when they have like birth into a bathtub?
Still life.
What is it called?
Oh, those are nasty.
Natural
Yeah, what
birth.
about-
Natural birth. Well,
Because
that's getting
a friend
like
of mine said
my recommended videos.
aunt
I think
did
I've
that.
talked about this. Like literally on Instagram,
Oh, you got that pregnancy
is
run.
breastfeeding videos. Women that have dresses on, but there's light like shining through their crotch, so you see their pussy lip length, and
Those I get. Those I
like
get.
girls giving birth in bathtubs. And I promise you on Instagram, all I do is look up cat videos and dog videos and comedians. So I don't know what's going on with my Instagram. I don't know if it's a joke.
Jamie had the same thing going on, right?
No, me and Jamie have talked about this many times. I'll
Yeah,
get,
we should
I'll
touch
get an
base on it
update.
again
I'll get
tomorrow,
an
see where
update
it's at.
tomorrow. I'll
Yeah.
get an update tomorrow. I'll get an update. You know, I'm gonna
must
write
be
that
some
down to
porn
get
that
to
you're
make sure I
looking
do.
at.
I have
It's
this
definitely
list
worth
of-
doing because that'd be interesting just to see if you're both on that same fucking
Yeah.
rhythm again.
Yep. You know what? I have a list of things that I want to talk about, and Jamie Instagram. I think maybe if you know Joe Rogan somehow, you just get your Instagram.
That's what I was thinking.
Fucked. Jamie Instagram. What's it called again? Instagram what? Instagram.
It was pregnancy, breastfeeding videos.
No,
or
no,
whatever.
no.
Algorithm.
Well,
No,
somebody has to be
featured
looking
or-
at that stuff then. For it to fucking...
Oh, that's right. It was in your featured thing or whatever.
Yeah,
the fuck
what's it
is.
called?
Story.
What's it called?
Yeah, no.
Uh,
I don't use it. So I got no idea.
recommended feed, I guess.
Yeah. it's not
I'm just surprised
for
that
you.
Jamie's admitting this when he's single.
What?
Because if I
It's
had
more of an
known
algorithm
that-
thing.
Yeah, no. What the whole thing? Toe, I don't think you understand. I really don't deserve
I know.
pregnancy videos and all this shit that I'm
It's a
getting.
good angle, though. I like your angle.
Even though every time I talk to Tony about this, he goes, "You're doing it. It's you're like," he doesn't believe me. You know, he's like really into my character of Redban so much that I'm like, no, this is Brian Reichel talking right now.
Absolutely.
This
Let's
is
talk
Brian
about it.
Reichel talking right now.
Fourth wall, Tony. Fourth. We're off scripts, bro.
So crazy.
There's no writers.
It has to come in some way through your porn.
No,
watching
no.
some
You
sort
know
of
what I think it
porn.
is? I
No.
think
Oh my
it.
God.
I think it is. What I think it is. I think there is some kind of hack going. If you follow one person, then you get fed all of it, and all those things that you got fed all have a money tunnel. Like you're almost hacked on Instagram. You know, so many people get hacked, like their passwords get changed and everything. But I think other people get hacked. Like, no, we're directing you to all this. You know what I mean?
It could be your friends like this, so we think you might like it, so that starts serving it to you.
Maybe,
So
but-
somebody. In
Oh,
the
so he
group
broke
is looking,
Jamie's. Gotcha.
No. Maybe,
Right.
but then Tony would be like,
Everything? Like, how can they
Tony
even show
would
that
be,
shit?
yeah, Tony would be
Tony-
like,
yeah.
I got the same shit. Like that makes no sense.
Oh shit! I should turn my shit off. I don't see that.
What if you
As a man,
start
there's
following
two
golf
babies
things?
born.
Oh,
What
no.
kind of-
I was gonna
Okay,
say, what-
okay. You don't have no idea. Like I actually have been like looking at other things that are so dumb just to see if I start getting featured.
Just to
that.
sway it.
Yeah, and it's it's not. All right, I can do it live right now. Actually, I'm gonna do it live
Ooh,
on my
Cassio's
virtual
here.
Redban.
Do it live!
I'm gonna do it live just to show you that I'm,
And
like seriously, I'm not lying about this. I'm going to turn on
and
my
Dippity
camera.
Doo's here.
Maybe.
Do we know? How do we know you, Dippity Doo? I'm just curious.
Through Stud Muffin.
Friend of Stud.
Oh, Dippity
Friends
Doo
with
is in
Stud,
the Stud Muffin musical movie.
Where are you guys?
All right. Here, on the chat, I'm going to show you my Instagram feed live. Like, look, it is just my home screen right now. I am going to open up my home screen. Face ID worked. Notes, Instagram, opening up Instagram.
And then somebody came over by me and did the nastiest fart.
That's the fart thing. All right, I'm gonna just click on the arrow on the bot where the magnifying glass thing here, right? Let's see what's going on here.
Ah.
SEO.
Oh, wait.
What the fuck?
Okay.
I've seen the Taylor Swift fucking Napoleon Dynamite meme.
What the hell?
That's
There's
the only content you
two
got in
kids breastfeeding right now, I think, in this video.
Whoa, what? This is messed up, man.
Look away, iPhone. Don't look at his.
There's more breastfeeding rate going on right now. This hot chick's like letting her kid breastfeed.
Out of curiosity, what are the tags on these?
All right, let me look up that last one with the Kim
That's messed up.
I don't even know what they're saying right now.
Well, maybe you're hacked then. You're right. It's all Spanish.
Where do I see this?
This is a crazy. You're getting Spanish breastfeeding videos? That's weird.
You know what? I'm done.
Hey, Cassio.
I'm done. I'm done.
Hello.
People who
It's the
buy fake
worst
babies
thing.
on the internet get certain things fed to their.
Yeah, it could be the fake baby thing.
The fake, but I
Yeah,
don't talk
that's
about
the
the
point.
fake
Yeah,
baby
that's the point.
ever. I don't talk about the.
That doesn't explain Jamie.
I don't talk about the fake baby ever. I think what was that, a year ago? I talked about
No,
it
but
for like
the
one day or 2
but
days.
You purchased
Yeah,
it.
you bought it a long time ago.
That purchase is entangled with your fucking algorithm, so there's a possibility there, but it doesn't explain Jamie.
Yep.
All right, I guess so. This is a horrible.
That's
day.
a long. That's a complete long shot.
Instagram.
That is a long shot, but I get where you're coming from.
Technically, you should have some brain surgery videos in there too.
Jesus Christ.
Do you watch
porn? Do you watch like big titty porn?
No. You know what porn I go to? I go to amateur made.
Reuse.
If I'm going to.
Tacos.
Yeah, amateur made. It's good. Like you're at a hotel and the maid comes in. You like what you see, and then you fuck her, and she's like, you could tell she's got a dirty ass, and she's like,
You're wearing my cloak.
like way like this guy
know
is
what's
the
dirty?
guy's way out of her ball game, but that's the
Same
only
as
reason
that.
she went for it. Like that's the good shit. Horrible resolution. Just the idea.
Just found this.
Like iPhone 3 res?
Yep. Not even that.
Real player?
That's the good shit.
Real. Oh.
The body's not as good.
240.
What's up, Casio? Where were you all night?
Yeah, just different texture.
I was eating.
Eating.
Yeah.
Cassio,
You
we
got
asked a
grandma?
question earlier. I would love to know the answer to. Have you ever had a bad neighbor? Like, have you ever had like a situation with a neighbor that like went the next level, or
Cassio.
they were just cunts, or?
Yeah. Hey, you. Yeah, I feel like I have a bad neighbor now.
Oh no.
He drinks really heavily, and he and his girlfriend, they're no longer together, thank God, but they used to get super drunk and beat up on each other and then like have sex after the beating.
Oh God.
Like so like
Yikes.
like yeah, crazy. And,
Fight play.
Like it was so
Would you
loud. I'm
beat 'em
surprised
off?
other
Did you ever masturbate to it though? Did you ever masturbate to it though? I feel like you did.
Hell no.
That is yeah.
You did
Is
it?
it though?
Come
Is it?
I'll
on.
say this. No, they were hot. Like they're both hot people, but it was more triggering because my dad beat my mom, and like my dad was an alcoholic, like super rager alcoholic. So that shit doesn't. I don't like it. Not my flavor. Oh, and so like I had to go and like bang on the door a couple of times, and the last time he like threatened me, like got in
Oh,
my
no.
face and was like, "You better not say anything."
Oh my god.
Did
And
he
then
put his finger in your
it was really
mouth though
scary,
and
like
let you
3 in
suck
the
it
morning,
off?
I'm all alone.
Yeah, right? Like, you want to get on this or not?
You better not. And just put his finger in your mouth.
No, hell no. Like this type of person who just has no regard for other people, like so not what's the word? Like not
Sociopath?
thoughtful. Well, but like
And he's
yeah,
still your neighbor
yes,
right
there's
now?
another word that I was
Unsincere or
Yeah, but he's-
insincere.
He's listening right now.
Cassio, he knows you. You know he's listening right now. He's a psycho, and he has installed microphones near where
He's
he
got a
can,
cup
like,
on the wall.
He has
You're,
everything.
his name's
Up on the wall.
Scotty. His name's Scotty, right? Scotty?
no.
Hey,
Damn it.
put his name in the Discord. We'll take
Gotta
care
do
of him,
that.
and we're just gonna like out
No,
of nowhere.
don't do
like
that.
we're-
Don't
he's
do
at
that.
Target. We're gonna tickle him. We're gonna tickle him. We're just gonna tickle him.
Hurry.
He
Don't
HS, that's
escalate.
He-
Yeah.
he so after the girlfriend left, and I had like a really good talk with them one time, like a heart to heart that lasted like an hour, and I left thinking that I had like made headway because we hugged, and they were like, you know what, we've well, he said we, but like he meant he, because his girlfriend was only like a year old or whatever. Their relationship was only like a year old. He's like, I've never had such like no one's ever like said, hey, we're concerned or whatever, so I really appreciate it. But it continued. But now he's gone like most of the week. It's weird. I don't know where he goes. I don't know what he does for a living.
Like
but
the
he,
deserts of Vegas to bury people.
something kind of weird. I don't know. Something kind of weird.
You ever think about
Does he have a new
like
girlfriend and she's somewhere else?
you ever think about being Nancy
Do you know where the
Drew?
old girlfriend is?
You know, this is a podcast, My Neighbor. And you start doing Nancy Drew shit. Like every time he comes home, you take like samples of the bottom of his tires. You know what I mean? Like you get Nancy Drew in this shit.
He ain't no Hardy boy.
Okay.
Hardy
Well, okay. This could actually be interesting because one time he came home and I saw in the back of his truck, I don't know if it was on accident or it was why he was leaving, but there were mushrooms growing in the back of his truck, and it had like rained that week.
What the?
And at first I was like, oh, he left his truck open and it got wet and mushrooms happened to grow. But then I was like, wait, maybe he goes away to grow mushrooms.
Well,
and,
he's probably a farmer then.
Mushrooms.
Well, no, what you probably found out is that
Mushrooms
he's a
grow on
farmer.
bodies.
He's probably he's probably just a
Very
farmer.
easily.
You know, he's a farmer. He's using a farm vehicle to go home.
One of those guys that
I
hunt
bet
for
he's a
mushrooms.
farmer. I bet he's a farmer. There's nothing to worry about. But if he fights with a
Psychedelic
girl,
mushrooms?
she was probably stealing carrots in her pussy.
Just shrooms.
Shrooms. Were they like loose shrooms, like a whole
Best place
bunch,
to store 'em.
or shrooms falling
No,
out
they
of the
were
truck?
Like, actually, they were like growing on his like. He had blankets and stuff in the truck bed.
Ew.
It's covered, but there are no
trash
like he leaves
person.
the windows.
Yeah,
the truck
transporting
is really
bodies
dirty.
will generate mushroom life down the road.
Imagine what
It
his house
actually
looks
helps decompose, so it's always good to have a little bit of mushroom handy.
Why is Brittany
Ooh,
in the
that's
chat
what
room
happened
and
to the
not in the
girlfriend who killed
VR?
her.
Brittany, get in here. What
Yeah.
the fuck?
Get in here, Brittany.
Brit.
Did you see the girlfriend move out or anything?
So
or parts of her move out.
Yeah, I think he just
Was he
took his
returning
stuff
a
out
lot
in
of-
one big long black bag.
Was he returning a lot of packages like trombones? Yeah, for like 3 weeks he was just like returning trombones.
Did he take
So I
his Christmas
didn't
tree out at a
see
weird
her-
time of the year?
move out, but my neighbors are all like in a group chat, and they told me that she left because like they knew that they were fighting also, and that they, it was toxic, whatever. And so another neighbor told me that she like left. I think she like
Did she take her?
I don't even
Did
know.
she take her like glove off and like grab the body with just like the glove and like throw it in the trash?
Is your neighbor always agitated and having to return videotapes? Just curious.
Man, I hope it's okay. But then another unit got rented out to a really great couple, and the lady is a cop, and she and her boyfriend or husband, I don't know if they're married, they have asked me like, hey, what's up with so and so? He's always got weird people coming and going. And I was like, yeah, we don't really get along. He's loud and he's really inconsiderate, and he drinks,
Ooh,
he's
smart
like
move.
a rager.
Ratting on the cops.
And so she's been like kind of keeping, and they have like ring cameras and stuff.
Our boy
and
is a
so
knock.
they're really aware of like
Well,
Are
she
you
could
stop
run his
tickling
name
yourself
even,
when you
even though you're not
talk,
supposed to.
Cassio? Cassio always tickles herself when she talks. Have you noticed that?
Pickle.
yeah, if I tickle myself, you mean like in the
No,
not the literal
Hey,
sense,
No,
the-
no. What I'm saying
What's
is
that
that your communication skill of talking is adding your own soundtrack.
Figuratively.
Hey guys, this is kind of related but unrelated. Have you guys seen that one video where, I just it reminded me because you guys were saying we should go tickle Cassio's neighbor at Walmart or something. But there's this video where this Australian guy
Oh, of
sees
course.
this Asian man
Oh.
like kind of with his lower torso
Mm.
sticking out and his
Yeah.
foot sticking up kind of like in the air with his knee resting on
Have
the
you
seat.
seen this
And he
video?
has he's barefoot, okay?
No.
Oh my God.
And
Haven't seen it.
Australian man, he goes up to him with his camera up behind him, and he just like drags his nail up and down this man's barefoot bottom, like tickles a stranger like that.
It is the
Asian man. He
best.
turns around real quick and he's like, "Who are you? Do I know you? Who are you? Why you do that?"
Hell yeah.
It is the best thing
And the
ever.
Australian guy is just like, "I just thought it'd be funny. I thought it'd be funny.
Yeah, that's
I'm just
Australian,
on a
alright.
date," and stuff like that.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Oh my God, I'm trying to
What a
find it. I
noise
can't even
it is
find
to
it.
do that.
Ticklefoot car. Why is this not coming up? Oh, here it. Wait, this might. Oh, no, it's not. Wow, this is hard to find.
Banned.
This might be a banned video. The guy might have like sued. Because if you see this
No,
video,
they
it
don't
seems
inspire others.
It seems fake when you see this video.
Random ticklers.
It seems fake when you see this video. That's why I'm like thinking like, oh, maybe it's not.
Yeah, I thought it was fake.
And
at first.
this guy like
because there's
got
no way a
sued.
stranger you would be able to do that to a stranger.
Yeah. Okay, I'm still
Yeah, that's-
searching
that's-
for this video. That's how hard it is to find this video.
I might.
Holy
When
shit.
did you become a cat? Oh.
Janice, try to find it. I sent it to you, right?
How did you make your avatar a cat?
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did.
I was looking over your
Oh
shoulder.
man, you're right.
Oh wow, you got a
Tickle
cat version of it
foot
too.
Car, Asian.
Why you do
Angry.
that? Did you search why you do
Angry.
that?
No, angry. No, still not coming up. Oh my god. This video has been deleted from the internet. Ticklefoot car Asian
No,
angry.
it exists somewhere.
Why you do that?
It's got to.
Oh my god, it's not. How am I dead right now that I can't find this?
I know it's cute.
Why you do that? Why you do that?
Why you do that to me?
Who are you? Do I know you?
Do I know you?
Angry.
Why you do that?
Don't be touching my
Some
foot.
people invade your personal space, right? People I used to work with used to get up too close to my face, and I used to have to back up.
Oh, that's the worst.
One lady.
Janice
I
has
never,
to deal
I
with
never
that all
liked
the
that.
time.
That always freaked me
Out
out.
of a car window? Is that what you said?
Psych patients do that a lot.
No, not a car window.
Out of a
It
car
was
window,
a woman.
No, so he was like cleaning his car or something, like grabbing something from the car. You know when you do that, like you're half out, half in. And one of
Yeah.
his knees was propped up on the seat of the passenger seat, sticking, and so the bottom of his foot was like sticking out.
Oh,
You just asking for tickles at that
knee was
point.
Oh my god, how can I not find this video?
Yeah, it's hard to find. It's weird.
It's
well, you're
weird.
lucky you don't get beat up or shot or
Oh,
something like
here.
that. Yeah.
I found,
Yeah.
Wait, nope.
No, you didn't find
Why
it.
you lose that?
May I tell a story?
Yeah.
Go ahead,
What do you want, Bill
Bulbosa.
Bozza?
I want to hear.
Well, I remembered something that I should have answered when I was asked the question of a crazy neighbor. And this one is pretty wild. I had my 18th birthday, my house, invited over my friends and everything, and my next door neighbors came over for some beers with my mom and dad, and anyway, the night progressed. One of the neighbors.
Excuse me.
It's hard not to hear a breastfeeding video.
Oh, I found it! I found it!
All right. Janice, text it. Janice, text it to me. Text it to me, Janice. We're listening to the story. I'm sorry.
I did.
All right. I'm sorry.
Okay,
Continue. Continue,
Everyone's
Bulbosa.
at my 18th birthday, we're all having a good time. One of the couples they live together. They're in their 40s or whatever. The lady leaves to go back home, but the boyfriend stays. Now, mind you, I have my friends over. I've got a few girls over around our age and stuff, and he's kind of just hanging around a bit. And my dad was getting a little bit sus, but he's kind of hanging around while I'm having drinks with my friends. And then the girls, they're 18 or whatever as well, and they're making fun of this neighbor. They were kind of poking a little bit of fun. I don't know. I think they called him a donkey or something weird, and he got super offended. And we're all kids. We're just all young adults, and he got super aggressive about it. And then anyway, one of my friends, they were all laughing at him and stuff. Then we went out to the backyard and left the shed where we were normally hanging out. And he followed us out in the backyard. and one of my friends that was talking, like, made a little joke about him. He walked, this 40-year-old man, 45 guy, just walked up to my 18-year-old friend and punched him in the face. And I was standing there like, what the fuck? So, like, I ran back into the shed. I'm like, Dad, he just fucking hit my friend. What the fuck? So,
What the
my
fuck?
dad, he's older. He was like 50 something at the time. He came out the back and fucking dragged him to like the in between the house and the shed, and they just started like fucking fighting and shit. Obviously, the younger guy,
God.
he was kind of like beating on my dad.
We don't have
bit.
guns.
So I got a chair, and I WW fucking E'd, WWE this guy in the fucking back with this chair that was beating on my dad. And then everyone else, all the other people, pulled in and broke it up, and the guy just like fucked off. My dad got like a massive black eye, but still, it was the most fucked up thing. My friend got punched by this drunk
It was kind of
old
awesome,
man.
right?
It was fucked up. It was,
That is kind of
that's crazy. For
That is
18th
crazy.
Birthday party.
Yeah. Welcome to America. I
You
mean,
got to hit someone over the chair.
Welcome to Queensland. That's more like it.
Yeah.
Good old Brent.
Wasn't
my
that part a
father.
little awesome though?
Good man.
That you got to defend your dad like that. You got to defend your old man with the chair. Wasn't that part kind of awesome?
That's kind of cool.
It was probably terrifying at the time.
Yeah, definitely, definitely terrifying.
Don't touch my.
I would have been terrified.
Awesomely terrifying.
I would have thought somebody was going to
It
be
was fucked up.
choked to death or killed. Okay.
No, I don't know. Like, nah, he was a very, very awesome guy. So pretty. That was good, but good times.
Well, guys, let's change the subject of this depressing, fucked up shit. Janice found the video. Janice
It's a good
found
story, though.
Janice found the video. So why don't you like open up Virtual Redban right now? I'm about to play it for Virtual Redban. Here is the video that we were trying to find, and it's on TikTok, I guess. Unfortunately. But here's the tickling video.
What are you? I just give you a little tickle. What do you say? I just give you a little tickle. What do you do? What gaucho? No. What do you do? I don't know, about gaucho. You're crazy. I'm just giving you a little tickle. Are you attacking me? You're trying to attack me. You're trying to hurt me. No, I'm not trying to hurt you. I'm trying to give you a little tickle. Why are you giving me a tickle? I don't like it. I hate people tickling me. No. I hate people tickling me. All right. It's just a bit of a joke. Do I know you? No, I don't know you. Do you know me? No, I don't know you. So why you do this? Why you do this? Because I just saw your foot. I just thought I'd give it a tickle. Saw you? I know, I saw your foot. You saw me? Yeah, you're wearing Crocs. You're wearing Crocs. Are you mean it? No, but I saw your foot, so then I gave it a tickle. Why? I was saying, why? Why are you trying to hurt me? No, I'm not trying to hurt you. I just thought it was funny. I know. Someone sent you. Follow me.
Like Asian or
I think he's British.
or Kiwi.
I love it.
British? You reckon?
Oh, so you guys can't even tell sometimes.
No.
Maybe. It sounded a little bit British accent. The background looked a bit British, but he could be Australian.
I think
the early stuff sounded Australian. The last stuff sounded
I
British.
think when it comes how dumb the person is, obviously he's Australian, right? Like we can all agree it's nowhere else. That's not some Australian dumb shit. But it's funny. It's funny.
I don't know. British
Like-
people.
Yeah, but British people aren't funny, Janice. We all know this.
Shit like that.
Americans are British. Australians are British. British are
All
British.
right, shut
We're
up.
all
You don't know what
inbred.
you're talking about, prison head.
Yeah, you're right. We're in Damper. Wrong side of the country, mate. That's Mombassa's side.
What'd you say, income? Like, I'm sorry, Kate's
I
trying
said
to like
sometimes you
showboat
learn-
right now. It's stupidity.
No, British English, right? Sometimes when you immigrate and then you're taught by they have British English. I don't know. I'm just. No, seriously, like that happens. Like, you're Asian American and then
Right.
or Asian and then I don't know. I'm in weird.
What are you trying to say,
territory. No, nothing.
Yeah, Con, what you
like
trying to say?
you hate crazy that way. I don't. It's not that. I'm just saying. I know
That
some.
way, huh?
Oh.
No,
Those people that way.
Never mind. Never mind.
What's the acronym for British-born Chinese?
Yes. That's the thing.
Wow.
Slow man.
Wow. I don't know. There's some jokes there, but Brit Brat's here. Everyone sit around the table so she can dance on top of it. Oh, hey.
Is she gonna bring Skittles in?
We don't talk about Skittles anymore. She murdered Skittles like 2 weeks ago.
Oh fuck!
It took all his
Take her to court. I think she should go to court.
I don't know.
No.
She'll kill you, dude. Don't bring
Well, he's got a bit of a court obsession today. He really wants to get some stuff sorted.
Court baby. What a court baby.
She might not.
We need writers for
know
court.
where we're at, so it's gonna bring it up.
Someone got her.
Oh,
Someone
yeah.
went.
Nice. Hey, back here.
Gotta bring her in.
I'm gonna go.
Nope.
Make a root beer float real quick.
Blondie, calm down.
Root beer float? Why the hell are you going to make a root beer float?
Hot dog.
You mean with like Budweiser
Round of applause.
and
Let's
root
go.
beer?
Oh, hey, Brit Brat's
call it?
here. Yeah, Brit Brat's here.
What's up?
Get on the table.
Turn everybody's avatar on.
Right.
I told
What's up, Janice? What's up,
hey, Brit, I told Janice that you hung out with us the other night. And she's like, no, she didn't. I'm like, yeah, she did.
Wait, yeah, just for a minute. I
Briefly,
didn't know they were
towards
about
the
to
end,
get-
they were leaving.
Yeah. If I would have known you guys were leaving, I wouldn't have joined. I kind of felt bad. I'm like,
Oh, no. You just made me, like, play VR for 1 more hour.
I feel bad. Whatever. I had fun. Fuck it.
Like, we were all like,
fun
goodbye,
fun.
see you
1 hour
later.
per
And then
pet.
literally you came in and were like, hey. I'm like, what the hell? Oh, my God, Brit.
Oh. That's what I get for not watching stream. I just saw you guys were on, so I gotta turn everybody's thing on.
Turn everyone's thing on. Just rub it on the outside. Everyone gets 1 second each.
It should
I
do
swear
that
I restarted
automatically
my-
for friends if you have got it set properly.
No, she has a bunch
Like
of
your
extra
safety settings.
settings
I
on.
think that's.
I
Yeah, if
think
you
I
go safety
restarted
settings,
Disney
friends,
songs.
and then in there it should have show avatars, and then it'll automatically do it for you.
Okay.
Do you sing, Brit Brat?
you.
You should sing Disney songs. You seriously have a Disney princess.
You're
Very
sweet.
nice. No, you seriously
Wow.
do. You sound
Within
just
the
like
dollhouse
Belle
theme.
or one of those. Or like
Thank
Little
you.
Mermaid. Seriously, yeah. You need to like.
It's actually a really
We need
good
to find the
compliment.
script,
Thank
and you could sing. No, it's a good
Brit.
compliment. But it's wild.
Can you sing
I
Little
want to be
Mermaid
where
song?
the people are.
Can you
Yes,
sing?
Little
Yeah, can you
Mermaid
sing it
song.
for us right now?
What? I don't know them. What? There's
Part of
All right.
this
Are we,
world.
do we
I
have to
can't
go to a
sing it.
karaoke?
All right,
room?
duet
We
time.
gotta go to a
Seriously.
karaoke
I'm not
room.
gonna
We
sing
gotta
it.
go to a
This one.
karaoke room.
I feel like I might let you down, but I'm down. Like I'll try.
Collection's
I want to see
complete.
Encoma
You got a
Sebastian.
good voice.
Wouldn't you
Tattoo.
think I'm a girl?
No.
Hang on, are we starting a theatre company? What the fuck just happened?
I want to be where the people are,
Alright.
or something.
What the fuck is going on
I know
here?
the words. I need the lyrics.
What's going on? We need the writers back.
Na, 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 na. Na, na, na. Maybe the sun or whatever. Something
We're
in the
definitely going to need lawyers for this. We're going to need a lot of lawyers to
Ever
get
since-
through this.
world.
Ever
I
since
can't sing
Gigi
it, but I
ate
know
my
Brit Brat
toad
could.
friend.
Seriously? Oh no! Be careful!
What
You're
if
gonna get
Gigi
copyright.
ate-
He's-
what if
he's
Gigi
playing
ate
that.
my toad friend?
I just realized that.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't hear anything.
Would you get copyrighted for just singing it?
No.
Not for
You
singing, but
could
if
if it-
playing the song. You would.
No.
You
No,
can if it's in
That's
tune.
what's playing the
I
music.
bet you.
Yeah. If you're like perfect, then it might do something, but you're fine.
They can capture melodies these days. It's pretty fucked.
Like, we have problems with Kill Tony because
That's
our
crazy.
band is that good, but
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
band
they're
is good.
real professionals,
yeah,
though.
they're
so-
amazing. They're the best collection of musicians ever.
It was cool that they got that tune going. Like they could just
Yeah,
hear it and then
the
replicate
William
Oh, no,
tune.
in the last.
Oh, that was amazing.
Yeah.
God,
That was
you guys
amazing.
understand
Wild.
the whole night I've been going deet deet like in my head, and I'm like, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. That's why I've been doing this belly button dancing shit. And I need to stop. Like I'm going back to belly dancing.
Is that an actual song of some sort? I wonder.
I thought
like,
it. I
in the
thought it was,
Casio?
but then I thought no.
You know
Is
what?
it?
You know what it
It's
is,
just random.
guys. You want to know the secret of it? It is. If you've ever owned a keyboard before, and everyone's owned a keyboard, they have those like preset songs like beep beep beep, 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 and it's just to like help you out to like. He's using. That's all he's doing. He's playing the sample of a certain keyboard, and he's playing to it because he's had that keyboard his whole life. I've done the same. Like I have my own little song. I wonder if I could play my song with his song, because it kind of goes. But I have a song also because I had a certain keyboard, and that's what you did when you had a keyboard. You played some music, and then you're like, all right, I'm gonna play with this music. I'm in a band now, and you could tell he's been doing it his whole life. And the fun fact is that he actually did it on a Kill Tony during the COVID days. And he used to do it when we were on the road all the time. Like in Florida, I remember Miami. He took it to Miami. He did in Miami. So I'm just glad that it's finally recorded in the way it was, because that shit is the bomb. And it's one of my favorite things about William, that he does that shit. And that's something I do, and I think everyone probably has a little thing that they do that if it was shown off like that, you're like, oh my God, that's so silly, but cool. Like, well, that's crazy. I love it.
Call back.
And
It was awesome the way the crowd
Amazing.
reacted.
Yes.
They were hype.
Oh, dude, you don't understand it. And when the show was over, the band just went on a version of it that was like watching like a real band play that song, and like there was all these like different like parts of it and stuff.
The
I mean, that's
horn.
awesome.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
I love how William was like, it was more than that.
He looks so proud of himself.
Yeah.
He's like,
Is it one of those keyboards where the light
He's like,
flashes
"It's
up and
finally
then you
getting
hit
the
the key?
recognition."
Or no?
yeah.
You just did it freestyle, huh?
You look like you're so
He's playing the
happy with him.
keys to a song, and that he's been doing the keys
Okay,
to for his
okay.
whole life, you know. And
For his whole life, yeah.
you know, somebody that's like William's addicted to a tower defense game on his phone. He's spent money on it. He's like in the rankings of one of the best tower defense app. And when he tells me the name of it, I don't know it. Like no one knows it. It's just like I forget what it's called. It's like Balloon
It's probably
Tower or
Tower
something.
Defense or something.
No, it's like Balloon
Oh,
Tower.
wait, you're being serious?
No, I'm being serious. And he's talked about it on Kill
No
Tony
fucking
before, like
Oh my God.
Dead Air before.
I forgot that.
Like he's addicted to this game and he spends a lot of money on it. But it's the most basic game
Wow.
because that like he's so funny that like there's certain things that like when it comes to the keyboard, like that's like his tower defense like 10 years ago. Like he is somebody that's so special that like tries to like do something really magical, and he like play a tower defense game and become like within the top 10, or playing a song off a keyboard. Like he like really, you know,
He
it's
could
like my
just get really
stepdad
focused.
trying to restart the router. It's not going to happen.
You should get him played on stage and get them to sponsor the show.
What?
A Casio? Does
should have,
Casio?
Oh,
William play it
Casio.
on
We have to
stage.
ask
Its own
Casio.
brand.
Casio. Would you ever think about taking your keyboard company and sponsoring William Montgomery in a future episode of Kill Tony?
It's been the plan the whole time.
Oh shit, Casio.
You work for. I didn't know what you did. You work for.
Was that
Casio
time a pun?
Keyboards?
No, like she is Casio. Her parents died.
That's
she
her last
owns
name.
the company.
She's Susan Casio. Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
wow.
That's Susan Casio.
Susan.
She's the heir to the Casio
Yep.
fame.
When I was saying that she was my backup lawyer this whole time, it was just because we were waiting for her parents to die. Now she owns Susan Casio owns the whole thing. And Susan will send us
Susan
as many
Casio.
keyboards than we want. More keyboards than a Chinese phone book is what she told Janice.
She'll hook you up. She's had a life
Never
of
seen
privilege her
Chinese
whole life.
phone book
Yeah.
before.
Now she inherited it all.
Blondie.
Millions and millions, if not
Millions?
billions.
Nope, just millions. But you would think like Casio would have
Just
millions.
millions.
Just millions. Like Alex Jones had to like pay $1.3 billion, but Casio, the company, has like like 700 million or something. That's kind of fucked up. That's
Just
kind
under
of
a
fucked
billion.
up. That's
Just
kind
under
of
a
fucked
billion.
up. That's kind of fucked up. Poor Alex Jones.
What's
Because
your thought
Yamaha
about
kind of
Armageddon?
took him out a little bit. They sold it to somebody else. So.
That's fucked up. They really did
They're,
a
owned,
number
they're owned
on
by
him.
Yum Brands
Timex?
now.
Like, what's your view on Timex?
They're trash.
Timex is trash. What do you think about Techniques?
Just kidding. I love them all.
You like Techniques?
Techniques? I've actually never heard of Techniques. Is that really a watch company or is
No,
it a
it was a
keyboard company?
generic electronics company that I'm 100%
Electronics.
has been bankrupt for a long time.
Oh.
All right, I actually don't know. Techniques used to be the shittiest. It used to be like Food Club at a grocery store, like it used to be like the grocery store version of macaroni and cheese.
It's like Fisher or Sanyo.
Oh, like I look it up, it's not even like
Sanyo,
coming
I
up.
remember.
We're gonna call it a night.
Yeah.
Isn't
Yeah,
Sanyo's like Sony's
Hi,
cheap
Janice.
brand?
It was
Is
good
that
to see you for a
true?
second.
Play a game. Come on, Toe.
Techniques is still
Play a
alive.
game.
Oh,
Oh
Toe.
my God, Techniques is still alive. I'm sorry.
Are they?
They have to be a Chinese
I
What are
company.
they
Techniques,
selling?
that'd
What
be
are they?
cheap.
Oh,
What?
they're a Chinese. Oh, they are a Chinese guy. Oh, it's a
Didn't they
Japanese
sell, like,
brand.
speakers?
No,
Wow, I'm
the
wrong.
Japanese
Radio
techniques
Shack
are
blow
the
my mind.
techniques are the industry standard for vinyl turntables internationally. They are the best.
They're Japanese brand, but made in
Really?
China.
Japanese direct drive vinyl.
You know what? I'm going to tell you something.
Technics
right-
1200s.
I'm going to tell you something right now. When you grew up in the 80s and your dad
You know
gave
what a
you
record
your,
player is,
when
Redban?
your dad gave you your first
Yeah.
CD player and it was a Techniques, you thought your dad didn't have enough money to pay for the Sony or the Panasonic. That's what I'm saying. Like Techniques.
My mom got me the Sony
Techniques
because my dad
growing up
died.
were always considered the cheap ones. They might be cool now because they're so old of a company and it's hipster now or something, but they used to be considered like my first CD player was a Technics CD player. I have a picture of me holding it above my like a chair.
I still have my original Sony.
Yeah, you didn't have a Techniques because you
I wish I had my Walkman.
Yeah,
though.
that's Sony money.
Some CD players could skip the old ones. Yeah.
Oh yeah, remember
Yeah.
the ones in the car that they were like,
That
I
goes
had a
way
5
back.
disc one. Baller.
That was the OG sort of
Hell
days.
yeah.
hell yeah, I had a 5-disc one too, and I pulled it out to like go on a date at Panera Bread or something. You know what I mean? Like you would pull that whole head unit out.
So
Wait,
Noah would
was your
feel
5 disc
it.
like a standalone in your room, or was this in your car?
It was in my room. I think I was in middle school. I could have been in high school, but I think I was like 7th, 8th grade.
Cartridge or
But
platter?
it was the first stereo I had that had speakers like in the corner of my room. My dad like wired it. I felt fancy. I was really excited.
Do you remember the brand? And like like Kay said, was it like a platter? Did it spin around? Did you hit buttons?
Platter or
for the fifth
cassette?
one
It was
or
a
the fourth one?
cartridge.
It would spin.
Oh, it's a spinner.
It would
Yeah, she had the
spin
platter.
with the
Oh,
five
that's
discs
yeah.
inside.
Platter's
And then
good.
it also had 2 tape decks down there.
She was a rich girl growing up.
So it was fun.
Verified.
I would
Did
record
the CD
myself.
player? Did it break? Those
Yes.
five. Those
Cool.
sometimes those things break.
Yes.
Right? 'Cause
Eventually
it's
it just
spun around.
stopped.
They almost
Yeah.
always break. Yeah.
It was cheap plastic on the inside. So.
I had like a 3-1 that broke or something. It was like a not Acer, but like one of those brands, like with an A.
Yeah.
Asus, not Asus.
Mm.
Something I can't.
I
Think
know
of the
what
A
you
one.
mean, but
anyway,
yeah.
one of those brands.
I mean, they were cool for the time, but they were shitty.
Yeah.
Those fucking
Was that
shitties.
when was that? Like early aughts or 90s for you?
Early aughts?
What's
Never heard that term
What's
before.
aughts mean?
91.
Well, I call it
Aughts,
aughts,
like
it's
double
2000s
zeros.
aughts.
Noughts without the N.
I've never heard that.
But I'm sorry,
I'm older than you think.
Oh, when were
I
you?
was born in
When,
91.
Oh,
well,
you
see,
know,
that's still very.
you
young.
know,
Yeah,
I was a sophomore when you were born, and I had already had sex outside of a Little Caesars at this time, and when the employees went out back to the dumpster where we were having sex and caught us and said he would give us free pizza and like ran away real quick.
What the fuck?
True
You
story.
traumatized him.
True story. But that's the year you were born, so I just wanted you to know. Hear that?
I mean, damn. I don't have any dumpster fuck stories.
You don't? You never fuck
sounds
you
fun,
never
though.
you never
Get
fuck
free
outside
pizza?
as a kid. Like when I was a kid, I guess nowadays it's easier because of the internet. You can find like Airbnbs you can rent by the minute. But as a kid, we used to like go out back behind like grocery stores and shit and fuck, or like sewers. Remember the sewers? You know, like we'd go in the sewers to fuck. Like anywhere we could have peace and quiet to fuck. You never did any crazy fucking outside, Brit Brat?
If you had access to a car, you know.
Yeah, I think that was the vibe. Sometimes in the woods, though, which is weird. The
Woods
first
is
time I
good.
gave head was in the woods,
Woods
and a
is the
jogger
best.
caught me,
Woods is
and it
good.
was
Hey, what?
really weird.
A drummer?
He jogged past.
Oh, a jogger.
And then
A jogger.
he jogged backwards, and he looked at us, and he said, "Don't do anything I wouldn't do." It was the weirdest
Go, Berg.
fucking thing.
At least he just played it off. which
Yeah,
is
but
nice.
that's a
I
weird
mean,
thing to
yeah,
say.
but he
What's
was
that
also,
even
like,
mean?
45, and
Yeah,
it was
yeah,
really
that's
weird.
what's
Yeah,
that even
like
mean?
you have to know the person to realize where
Right.
the line is.
That's like when my
No,
teach
he
when
could've
when
done
my
something-
teacher
he could have done something really weird. I mean,
when my teacher in middle school, like I had my like we were supposed to read like a book or something, and I had my book on my lap, and my science teacher walked by and goes, "You have two heads, but only one could read." That was like that creepy level of what you're talking about. Like you're an old, like you're my teacher. I don't even know what this means. It took me 10 years later until I knew what that meant. But I thought about it all the time, trying to figure it out because it was science class, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna learn this one day. Like that's the same shit. Like if you're fucking and a jogger, older jogger guy goes, "Don't do anything," that's like the same kind of math. Like you're gonna be like 20 years from now, go, "Oh, like don't swallow it because you'll get like herpes in your butthole or something."
Yeah, it was weird.
Do you ever think about what would have happened if you went up to the science teacher after class and went, "What does the other one do?"
Oh my god.
What? What?
We need the writers
head,
back.
the other head.
Britt.
But
Like
what-
so
what
you
should the
wait,
jogger
when it
have done?
happened,
Just
you didn't do
ignored it?
anything. You just like let it go on.
Go ahead, you go
I
back.
mean, we both just kind of froze and looked at him, and then he just like jogged away, and then I think I kept giving him head. I don't remember stopping.
That's
not
good.
gonna
That's a
pass
good
that up.
girl. That's a good girl.
Yeah.
Incom, can you pet Brit Brat on the head like it's a good doggy?
No, I can't do that. I feel like I'm the jogger.
Come on, you're the jogger.
I can't
All right,
do that.
hey, Incom.
Jump past and make eye contact.
Yeah, all right.
You're like,
No. You know what?
don't wanna
Let's
do
go
that
over to the
right now,
green
yeah.
screen and recreate what we just heard.
I would just
All right,
say
come
go
on,
for
let's
it.
go over here. Let's go in the green screen. Like, no, come on. Let's. All right, you're the jogger, Blueberry. All right, who can be Brit Brat's boyfriend? Would definitely be Blondie. Like I could see. Like Brit Brat being with Blondie, like look at this, like shiny
Good
shit.
answer.
Like yeah, that's all right. All right, Brit Brat and Blondie, we need you on set. Brit Brat and Blondie on set right here. Brit Brat, you're sitting right here. Cassio, you're the lawyer, so you have to be over on the side of Brit just in case if she squirts everywhere, you could drink it up. Now,
I'd be the judge.
Blondie, or
Here you go.
Blondie, yeah, all right, Blondie changes. I wanted it shiny, but you know
Oh,
what? That's
no.
even better. It's more realistic. All right, Blondie, come over here. Blondie, come over here. You just gotta stand.
Maybe I'm a little bit too old to play this part, but okay.
No, just all right, Bonnie, come over here.
Incom's directing.
Well,
Check
that's
with the
a
director.
All right.
That's magic
All
of
right.
cinema.
All right, Blondie, all right, stand right
I
here.
would put Bulbosa in this part because he's more appropriate. but
Where's Bulbosa?
Whatever.
Right here?
All right, Bulbosa.
He's
Bulbosa.
he's
All right,
timed
Bulbosa's
out.
not here. I was gonna have him
Casio
like
would be
play like a
more
background,
appropriate.
like cheesy song in the background, like being really quiet though. It would be really nice.
Both would have been perfect.
That would have been perfect. But Bulbosa though is serious. All right, he likes the taste of his own cum.
Bulbosa.
All right.
If no
Here's
Bulbosa, then it would have to be K or Casio.
All right.
Probably Casio would be more appropriate.
Casio is my lawyer, and she's standing next to me just to make sure nothing happens like squirt, because she's gonna gobble it up, right, Casio? Yeah. All right, you guys know what to do. 3, 2, 1, action.
Hey, I think it's so great that we're here, that we're like hanging out here in the woods. Really good.
Income! Wait! Cut! Income! All right, we got the liberals. We got the liberals here. We got the liberals here. We got watch out for the blue state, everybody. All right, Income. Calm down. Wait till we can talk about it after as a piece. You don't have to like go in there. I saw you slapping asses and shit. All right, here we go. All right, guys.
No, we're not doing that.
All right, guys. All right, let's
I think
start
Tom
over.
wants my job. You can have it, man.
All right, you guys, this is your chance to shine again. 3, quiet on set. 3, 2, fuck writers. 1, action.
Hey, I think it's really good that we're together. And look, we're in the woods, and we got all this open space, and nobody's around. Have you ever had a popsicle before?
No, but I want one. I think
Right.
I think I can.
What the hell's going on? Stay away from that pedophile.
What is going on over here? Wait. What is going on here? All right. Go from the top. Get in there, Britt. Get in there, Britt. All right. Action.
Have you had a popsicle before?
I mean,
That's
there's
gonna
a
melt.
reason we came.
Hey, get out of here! Who is? Is this blueberry guy? Get. All right. Take three. Get the Australian out of here. Like Casio, get the Australian out. What the fuck? All right. 3, 2, 1. Action.
Hey, have you ever had a hard popsicle before? You had a hard popsicle? I got a popsicle for you.
You know what? I want to taste it.
Stay away from that old man.
Hey, get out! Keep on going. No, keep on going. We'll pay the money. They CGI him out. It's income.
I just had to fix my cord.
Zen should be in here. This shouldn't be Blondie. Zen, you're closer to the age.
All right. You know what?
Blondie out of there. It's not
Go get me some
realistic.
coffee and calm.
Hey, you know what? Blondie, come here for a second. All right, you know we have this
Sorry,
we have these like special edition DVDs that have extra behind the scenes shit, and I really think that you should talk to Income right now because he's been cockblocking you like 3, you know what I mean? 3 times.
Yeah, totally, man.
Go over there. Get in there.
Totally.
You know, I told the backers that this wasn't gonna work. You do not
my
look like you're
coffee,
15.
motherfucker? Where's my
I'm sorry.
coffee?
I
Where's
liked
my
your
coffee?
headshot, but you're the wrong person for this. We need Zen. Where's Zen here? Zen is the younger one.
Oh.
So
Wow, you're letting him do this?
I will fucking quit. I will quit if you do not leave this be. Just leave it be, man.
we're asking you nicely to leave. So we need you to quit. I'm sorry.
Blondie.
What are you human resources or something?
Trying to start a fake like.
He's executive
human
producer.
resource.
No, I'm the director of this here, and I didn't really want you, but I just brought you along because
somebody told me to, but I really need you to leave. I'm sorry. You're just not the wrong person.
Wait a second. I have the upper hand. You know that Margaret told me that you had been leaving your adult diapers in her drawer.
Oh my God!
Dirty.
Security.
Oh!
We need to.
Excuse me, sir. Yeah, sorry, sir. You're gonna need to grab your phone
Very
and
inappropriate.
yeah.
You need to get out. I'm sorry, Blondie.
Don't make us call Leno.
All right, got.
Anyway, this is getting weird.
Okay, we need to stop this. I'm sorry. Whatever. I'm sorry, Blondie. I'm sorry. You're fine. Go ahead with the,
She's right around your age. It's close. Go for it. I'm the one that'll leave it.
Income. Everything's
Maybe
fine.
Cassia will direct.
Everything's fine.
Cassia to direct.
We all have full access.
don't want to hurt feelings.
Yeah, we all have.
No,
We all have.
why are you so mean to me, man?
Yeah, I mean, you were really mean to Blondie though. Like
I don't.
Blondie
get why.
texted me like. Blondie
If I was
texted
the
me
real
like.
director and I had
Blondie
to get this
texted me.
done-
Blondie texted me and goes, "Why is Incom being so mean to me?" I'm like, I'll try to like be the middle guy.
It's okay. It's okay.
No, poor Blondie.
Yeah.
Hey, Incom, I
For
think
Blondie.
you should take my spot though. You and Brit
Dude,
Brat.
no.
At least it's showing how to do the
Closer in
role.
age. Closer in age.
What just happened?
We would both be the joggers.
The team turns.
That we're not anywhere near.
I'll be the
The age of where Brit Brat is.
I love that you're making me feel like I'm 18. You're wrong, but I'll take
Well,
it.
to us,
I'll
it's like
take
you
it
are
all.
18. You know, Cassia will play the role of the man. There you go. And Brit Brat
Okay.
will be the first.
Are you
blowjob.
judging her
And
based on
Blondie
Disney
will
voice?
be the jogger.
Cassia, will you walk her up to the podium?
Yes.
Come, Incom, come on,
I need
man.
a little sip.
No, Blondie, you're the jogger. I'm good. I'm good.
Oh, no,
I'm
I'll be
good.
the jogger. You
Act
be
like
the,
there's
you,
one.
You be the gentleman, because I wasn't.
Okay. As
no,
a
we're
dude
fine.
or as myself?
Zen
No,
is
as
gonna
yourself,
direct.
like a badass bitch lawyer.
Zen is
Oh,
gonna
and I
direct.
said I wanted to see how Cassio does it. I wasn't trying to kick Blondie out.
Cassia,
That's not-
and I want you
I'm
to
not
like,
taking any roles, though.
like walk up to the fake
Might be on
podium
strike.
and look out and give a
Incom,
speech
I hope you know it's fucking
that
with you, man.
defends Brittany.
Oh no! I know you were.
You know what I mean?
But Blondie,
I want
you're
to hear
the
what it
jogger,
is.
so
All right,
get
so
ready.
grab her hand
You're up.
and go to the fake,
Ooh.
And Kay is.
and like let her
Okay.
sit behind you. So like you know the retort.
Okay.
All right, like walk up to the fake podium.
Okay,
Like
I'm
take her
trying.
to the fake podium.
Okay, yeah. Here we go. Yeah, like your. Okay, wait. Let me get your hand. Come here. I wish I could hold your hand for real.
Aw.
All right.
Aw.
All right,
We're
now-
here
Right,
today.
All right, 3. All right, have her sit behind you, looking over your shoulder, like you're protecting me. You know.
Oh. I sit.
Yeah, hold on. Yeah, no. Yeah, get behind her.
I stand in front of her and protect her like
All right,
a
hold
sweet
on.
little
We're
bird.
not started yet. Yeah, it's kind of good.
Like the good
have her
boyfriend
like
you
hug
are.
you more. Like
For the record,
like
I'm
Brit, like get on her back.
pro-Blondie, but I
Brit,
think-
get on your back. Get on her back a little more. Like you're a little possum.
Wait, can you see my avatar?
I don't think she can.
I don't know.
I don't think she can.
Are you
Yeah,
Well,
she's
it's a
like sitting
frog.
next to like
Okay,
a
hold on,
refrigerator
hold
or
on.
something. She's next to a
No.
refrigerator.
I know. Let me put something that she can see, because otherwise this is probably really.
It's just a robot.
Like-
That's what it is. A chair.
When I
Like, I don't
changed
even
her
have
avatar
your-
to be able to see it earlier, I was like, that's odd. She wouldn't pick this.
What was the avatar? What's her fallback?
It's a blue girl with a red jacket and red like sneakers.
Ew.
It's
Now I want
weird.
to see
Yeah,
it.
no.
She looks like a
Now
little
I wanna
kid.
see it. Oh. Now you see her, no? Now you see her?
It doesn't sound
No, I
sexy.
have to change into something that's quest.
Oh, she's Quest.
Oh, Questy.
Oh, Quest. Am I Quest? Can you see me? Am I Wendy?
No,
She
but
probably
you're
hears
the
it.
cat.
Oh no, I should not be a cat. I should not be a cat. Will you like click on me and show my avatar? What the fuck? That's fucked up.
I mean, I know, but
I have an Oculus avatar.
Yeah, you.
Oh.
Yeah,
now you're windy. I didn't
Yes!
even see you earlier because
Yes, I got boobs with nipples and areolas.
Damn.
I think
Ooh,
the
I can
chat
see you
resets
now.
and stuff.
Okay, now. Okay.
Your boob's about the
All right,
same size.
here we go. 3, 2, 1, action.
I'm here to make a statement on Britt's behalf. Recently, she was asked to participate in a scene which included an underage girl with an older man. And while I, frankly, found it very hot and was almost close to
Wait, cut.
Some
What are
people
we
found it-
talking about? What are we talking about? Like I don't think there was any underage girl here. Like she's making up her own fantasy or something. Like what is going on here?
Yep.
Yeah.
And then
This
tagging
is
it
like,
with their emotions.
Yeah, they're trying to get us involved. It was like I was looking at it going, wait, did I do something wrong? And I'm like, no, wait a second. All right.
What was that
Cassio-
show where Tom Selleck had the
Cassio-
internal monologue?
Cassio,
Like a PSA.
Cassio, that's a bad look from my lawyer. All right. Let's start over. 3, 2, 1, action.
Roman Polanski is a hero of mine.
Cut! Wait, what the fuck is she saying right now? Like, what is she doing here? Like, this is the worst lawyer I could ever have in my life.
It was all just imagine that.
You
Jeff.
understand you
She
can't
just turned
re-expose
18
film,
and
right?
it's getting ready.
All right, Britt. Can
that's
we
right.
change? Can we
This is on-
change?
Are we shooting this on film?
Yeah,
'Cause
Britt. Britt, can we change? Can we change characters? I want Britt to
I'm
be
changing
Cassio, and can you just switch sides? I want Britt to be the number one now.
Okay.
All right,
Ooh,
Cassio.
I mean, we can try.
Cassio, do you have any
Sounds like
butt
Cassio's.
plugs?
Wait.
Oculus butt plugs.
I gotta think.
Cassio.
What am I doing?
Cassio, you have can you take off your butt plug, Britt? Do you have that option? I want that butt plug out of here. Cassio, but can you put a butt plug in?
Oh, I always forget. I can't see it.
All right. You know what? Who cares about it? Keep the butt plug
I guess
in.
I could just change.
Cassio,
it.
can you stand? Wait, Cassio,
Hold on,
can you
sorry,
stand?
I've got
Cassio, Cassio, can you stand
Yeah.
next to her and act like it's your butt plug? Can you somehow like try to like movie magic it to act like it's your butt plug the whole time? Yeah, maybe sit on the ground like you're Latino doing gang signs.
I can actually see it on
Yeah.
stream right now.
Yep. All right. Yeah, get in there and act like that's your butt plug.
Quite a big butt
All right.
plug.
Hey, Britt, now I want you to say, this is not my butt plug. This is the dirty
Yeah, I didn't
girl
know I
next
had
to
it
me's
for a long time.
butt plug. All right. 3, 2, 1, action.
Got it. This is not my butt plug. This is the dirty girls next to me bug plug. Bug plug, I guess.
Are they sharing?
All right, cut. All right, you can't turn to the side because it shows it's your butt plug. All right, we got to do this again. Get in there. All right, Cassio,
Does dirty gypsy work better?
Get right in there. Get right in there,
It's a
Cassio.
long one too. This is
I
a
know.
long
Don't smell it.
girl.
Don't pet it. Like, push
pretty
it
brown.
down. Push it down. Why is it up right
I
now?
know. I'm looking out the
Oh, there it
bottom
is.
of my.
Yeah, right, there it goes. Put
I
it
can
down.
see it.
It's so big.
I don't like how it has a mind of its own. I can see it
Yeah.
moving. I don't
Cassio,
like that.
I haven't said
Cassio,
that in a while.
you gotta sit on it and act like it's, and look over like you're like
Oh, yeah,
pooping or
pick it
something.
up.
All right, here
Brian,
we go.
bring
3,
the camera
2.
over here and show this really quick.
What?
Britt,
What?
Stay
What?
still. Look at this.
What
There's
are
a
you
motherfucking crystal.
I'm
on
looking
this.
at stream right now. The bottom of
What?
my
What?
headset.
There's a crystal.
The crystal.
I'm a crystal girl and I didn't know it.
There's a crystal.
What are you talking?
Perfect.
What are you talking about?
Hold on.
Put it in my face. I can't go any lower, I guess. Hold on.
I see a bow.
Hold on.
We're losing light here.
All right.
I can't see it.
We'll see it together.
There's a
You
crystal.
see it?
Oh my god.
Zen?
Mm-hmm. It's like dangling.
Yeah. It's so cute.
That's perfect.
Oh, is it under the
That's what
bow?
you got to focus on then, Cassio.
Yeah.
Focus on the
It's
crystal.
under the boat. Oh, that crystal.
Crystal
yeah,
girls
that's
coming
a AIDS. AIDS vial. That's just got AIDS blood in it. All right.
Yeah, just suck that down. You got that.
Fuck.
3, 2, 1, go.
This isn't my
One.
butt plug. This is the dirty girl beside me butt plug.
All right, cut.
Nah.
All right. Cassio, you're not even trying anymore. Britt's like bringing everything she got.
When I-
Be in love?
Britt is
Like,
bringing
come
everything
on.
she
I don't
got,
know.
and Cassio ain't bringing shit.
We need a
Oh,
storyboard.
that is not real. Oh my god.
Cassio,
Yeah, let's do
you got to make sure that butt plug looks
Real.
like it's your
Oh
butt
my
plug.
god.
All right, we gotta do this again. Last. This is the last amount of tape we got.
Wait.
Blondie's waiting. He's in
Wait,
the ring.
wait, just
I
a
forgot.
darn
what I was supposed to
second.
do.
You're the jogger.
All right. Now, Blondie.
Somebody's supposed to be
Blondie,
waiting, somebody
Blondie,
else
if you
is
see my hand, my right hand go,
Okay.
oh yeah, that means you have to jog by and go,
There I go.
nice tail.
Can you see mine?
All right.
You want me to
And then you start trying to eat the tail.
I can.
Then you just
Cool.
try
Can
to
you see
eat
my
the
tail?
tail,
Oh,
right?
here's a spiky though.
All right, here we go. Guys, ready?
Okay.
Here we go. This is the last amount of film we own here at Sony Pictures. 3, 2, 1. Wait. Hold on.
Okay.
Cassio,
Your
you have
butt
to
plug
act
is my
like
butt
you know where the camera is. Do you know where the camera is?
Are we in position? Am I?
Do you know where the camera is?
I have no idea. Oh, there it is. Okay.
All right. You have to act like that's your butthole, and that's your tail. You have to sit down and collect that. Collect it.
Collect
Don't-
the crystal.
Collect the butt. Yep. Now get in there and act
There you
like
go.
that's your
Collect the
butthole,
crystal.
and
There
look
you
over
go.
to the side of her like you're like trying to tell her a secret from beside. There you go. That's great. All right. 3,
There you go.
2, 1, action.
This is not my butt plug. This is this nasty girl's beside me butt plug. Freak.
Oh yeah, girl, shake that ass.
I don't know. This relationship's gotten kind of odd. I don't know.
Nice tail you got there.
Dirty girl.
Can I smell it? Mm.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, you can smell it.
Income.
Do you like it?
I can't breathe.
Stop this.
I love it.
I don't know. I
I
think
mean-
this is. I don't know. The vision has gotten lost a little bit.
If I move,
need
it's
a
gonna move the whole
reset.
tail. I can't move.
little
I'm like
reset.
afraid to move my
Blondie,
body in real life.
Back to your.
Income. I thought you were a
spot.
thespian. You were supposed to come in there and stop it, not stop the filming of it.
I think,
All right.
I
I am
think
stopping it a
Incon
little
needs
bit.
to.
All right.
Incon
Let's
needs-
try this one more time. All right, let's try this
No,
one
I'm not
more.
replacing
Let's
it.
try this one more time and see if Incom can fix it. We need to start from
you know what?
scratch. Here we go. Make sure your tail looks like your tail. 3, 2, 1, action!
Okay.
No dirty girl.
This is
talk.
not my
Don't say
butt
that.
plug.
Hold on.
Just say
Quiet on
that
the
you're enjoying
set.
it.
Quiet on the
and this
set,
is great.
Blueberry. Quiet on the set. Jesus Christ. All right, 3, 2, 1, action!
Executive producers.
I just didn't know if I was supposed to. This is not my butt plug. This is this dirty girl beside me's butt plug. Nasty freak likes it.
Jogger. Blood.
You got a nice tail, I reckon. Mind if I get under there and sniff it?
Get in there. Get in there.
I don't know what to do.
Get in there. All right, Income. Income.
This is terrifying.
Income.
This is. I don't know.
Income.
I'll be the jogger again.
Don't do
You need to
anything
kind of
out of
back up. Stop sniffing. Stop sniffing. I know you girls are romantically involved, which is great, and I'm proud of you. I don't know what's going on here with Blondie. I think you should run for your lives. Run for your lives. Run for your lives. Run for your lives. Run, Cassio, run for your lives. Run for your lives.
Wow! I'm not gonna hurt you.
There we go. There we go. Run for your
Damn!
lives.
If we cut this, Income, if we cut this, you're gonna be a hero, guys.
Yes.
Everyone, give Income a clap. When we cut this, you're gonna be like, run for your lives. You know what I mean? It's gonna like change the game.
Nice work, team.
Change the game.
Good job. We got very creative.
Now, Income, if you were watching that,
You get a
would
re-
you immediately like call the police, or would you at least like touch your dickhead a little?
No, 911. Right
You
off the
would?
bat.
Like, if
feel
you
for the
saw
man,
this,
that's
like, if
all.
you saw Brit Brat
911,
really,
no,
like,
not the bad.
and Cassio sharing a butt plug and Blondie just running around going, whose butt plug is this? Or whatever was going on, you wouldn't, like, sit there and, like, touch yourself a little before you called the police?
No,
I'm like running
right
around
off the bat,
saying,
911. I don't know. It was the sniffing.
That would make
It started getting weird.
It smelled
It
bad.
sounded like a sleep
hygiene.
apnea machine
It's
error.
a hygiene
Sex
issue.
offenders.
It could be that. It could be that.
Yeah.
Sleep apnea.
Yeah, it's very sleep apnea kind of soundtrack.
At first, I couldn't tell what the sound was because stream is far behind, and I couldn't turn, so I was just trying to look at stream. I'm like, what is that fucking noise? I mean, it works. It was appropriate.
I mean, that's just like,
If you
I
use
made
Twitch,
this
you'll be
apple
2 seconds
pie.
behind.
What's going on in my butt?
I mean, that.
I snore when I'm awake.
Maybe we need like a little mermaid world or something. We need to kind
All right, let's go to a Little Mermaid world. That sounds good to me, man. I mean,
Yes,
I just
I
gotta
don't
like
think
clean
you
some
created
shit
enough
off.
Segue there, fucking Income.
Sorry.
I gotta
I
clean
feel like
it
this is
off.
going to happen again with
It's
dolphins.
all over the place. I mean, it's
I like dolphins.
it's in my shoes.
Not for long.
Going after this.
Oh, I hear Babalsa.
What the hell,
He
man?
was supposed to be the original.
As an
jogger.
actor,
Oh,
like,
no.
yeah, you just been like flaking out in the set.
No,
Gotta get off the heroin.
I apologize.
No, look, his girlfriend's watching while he plays, so he's like neutered because he's a bitch baby.
That's it. Yeah, that was a good dodge, man.
But he's our butthole connoisseur.
You
Yeah.
just start playing Coldplay.
But that's
Coldplay
not how
songs.
it originally was supposed to be taking place, right? It's supposed to be.
That's what happens in
Babalsa.
movies, man.
It's artistic interpretation, Income. Artistic interpretation.
Okay.
And we had to change the story a bit so we didn't get sued for the real life, scenario.
You know what?
Gotta cover all the bases.
Let's
You
go
never know
to a
when that
tropical
dog or-
island.
Exactly.
Yes, let's get the hell out of here. I can't even get out of here without
Ooh.
trying.
Oh, it's this place.
Remember? I can't remember if this place is good.
I feel like there's something about it. No.
World volume definitely muted.
This looks beautiful.
Wait,
Brit Brat, you're on Oculus? You're on Oculus only?
Yeah.
All right.
I never got my PC working with the headset.
If you want me to come over to fix it, I'll let me know.
Mm-hmm.
Can you hit the Titanic?
I don't remember this world, but I've already been here, so I don't like it immediately. I may try to find a new place.
Everything's like shifting. Whoa.
Go to a furry convention.
Okay, it stopped. Yeah, when I was using my PC, it was just like, I don't know how to explain it, like stuttering in every world.
So good to see you, Zen.
That usually
I
is
have to leave this world.
that usually is a hard drive or a memory problem. Like, also like a
Or drivers.
cache. Like you might have like old cache. Like make sure you look up emptying cache VR chat, emptying cache, making hard drive space, doing tests on your hard drive, making sure your hard drive's tested. If you have a PC, do disk defrag or whatever the fuck it's called.
That's so much
you have a
info at
laptop or a
once.
desktop?
This stuff was happening when it was
Yeah,
a
I
brand
know.
new computer, though.
Hmm.
It's like a desktop.
How do you do
It's
it?
Alienware.
Well, if it's
So I
an
figured it would
Alienware,
be. That's why I was so excited and
seems
told
easy.
everybody.
It seems easy for an Alienware.
That's what Skittles thought. That's what I thought. He
Hmm.
couldn't figure it out. I don't know.
Is it under warranty?
You know,
Well, that's a bummer.
probably still a month or two.
All right, you should
Yeah,
figure it
go
out.
check it in for warranty.
Yeah,
Yeah,
call them up.
get
Call
that sorted.
Alienware has
Saying.
good customer service. They'll
Take all your
figure it
pictures
out.
off it.
Yeah, take all your photos, delete everything. But I bet you it's something like you have a bad hard drive or memory or something like that. I bet it's something.
Yep.
Well, he kept telling me, I don't know the word, but like the computer wasn't set up for like gaming stuff when it was bought. I didn't know there was a difference. So he kept telling me to like change things,
Well, no,
and then I
he
did
was
what he
just
told me to
trying
do, and it still didn't fix
No,
it.
he was just trying to turn on like cameras and shit so that he
The
can watch
webcam.
you. Like, yeah, like he was like having you install a lot of bullshit. He wasn't caring about your safety or VR experiences.
Creep.
But no,
Did you buy it
seriously,
from
seriously, like. No, if you bought it from
Yeah.
Alienware, you have a good warranty, and they kick
was Best
ass,
Buy.
and they will like over the phone take care of it. Like more than
What are you
Skittles took care of like going over your internet and turning on permissions in my webcam.
All right. Well, I
See,
should
Bud-
still have time left on
Best
it in the warranty.
By the way,
Yeah.
we're just kidding. We
Hopefully.
don't know he did that or not.
Yeah,
we're just
we're
all
just
joking,
kidding.
but that seems
Skittles-
hilarious.
I know.
I mean, we all do it to Cassia, but she likes it. Like she's like putting crystals in her butthole, and we're like, yeah, put another crystal in there. Yeah, whoop.
Alcohol coated crystals.
Yep. Hell yeah. Hey, Britt, I don't know if you saw this or not. Cassio dipped tampons into liquor and put it in her butthole on a virtual Redban recently, and it was a very fucked up episode
Nuh-uh.
for all of us because we were
What?
like, that's a cry for help,
that
right?
happened. That's
And
true.
she just wanted to do it. Like, please, Britt, will you ask her
Are you
what
serious?
the fuck was going on?
That sounds like something Steve-O would do.
I know. Will you talk to her though?
Yeah.
Talk to her, Britt.
Everything's
talk to
jumping
her.
around so bad. I don't even know where I'm looking.
All right.
I think I'm gonna have to leave this world for right now. I'm
All
sorry,
right.
guys. I
No,
know
we'll
it's
go somewhere
annoying.
else. We'll go somewhere else. I'll put a portal down. Here we go. We're going to go to a basic bitch place. All right. Here we go. Basic bitch place.
sorry.
Number 3. Number
No,
3.
Too bad. We
Don't
were not doing
apologize.
anything
No,
here.
this is an iffy
They
world.
enjoy having you
I
here.
can see the building it bad.
Portal right in front of me.
Every time I.
Britt, right there.
Oh my god, I see it.
Classic. I just found the first ASMR that I ever liked.
What?
It's a tortoise eating fruits and vegetables, but they mic'd it like an ASMR.
Oh, I've seen that shit before. Wait, where's the music again? I forget where the music is. Settings right here. Background music off. Pens on.
Ooh, pens.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay.
Um.
Yeah, say hi to you, man.
Yeah, this is way better.
You know me.
Oh, that staircase is trippy.
Britt, now you can tell your story.
I forget what story.
Me too.
Yeah. These particles are cool. Whatever they're called.
A good drawing road with good particles. What a good day.
Actually, Shane drew my feet in here one time.
Wait, what?
That was a stop moment, wasn't it? Like you could hear the room change. Like, huh?
All right, Cassio, you're my
We did a
lawyer.
drawing
You're
contest.
supposed. Oh,
I approve.
I just sat on something.
Cassio, she wanted to move on, but I feel like we need to move in, especially after that foot thing. Why don't you continue, guys, this conversation, and let's start over. 3,
I
2,
don't know what we were talking about before.
1, action. Cassio
Shane
now.
drew my feet here one time.
No. Cassio now has the butt plug. She has changed worlds with you.
Oh, come here, girl. Let's talk butt plugs. Okay. I have a couple questions for you. One, have you ever used a butt plug?
No. Not a toy. No. Finger, yeah.
I feel like you need to explain that.
Okay. Wait, what do you mean? Okay. That means something has been up there. What?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Like
Are you
a
asking me
vegetable?
if I've done anal?
Lego toy.
Oh, you said anal.
Not quite.
Carrot.
I don't know if that would feel good, but there's been something, so it's better than nothing. Better than a Lego toy.
And you didn't like it, though. Cassio, you're supposed to be interviewing, not me.
Debatable.
Oh yeah. So, does the idea of using a butt plug while having sex turn you on? Like, does that sound like something you would like?
Not really.
So you're not that into
Not really.
butt stuff. Okay.
I mean, no, not really.
The only toys that I
Yeah.
would want to use is like a vibrator or just something like clit stimulation, not ass stimulation. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah.
I feel like it's
that
kind of
makes sense.
pointless. Yeah.
Cassio.
I mean, unless he really knows what he's doing, but most of them don't.
Cut. Britt, stay there. Stay right there. Cassio, come here for a quick meeting real quick.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Hey. When she says she doesn't want to do it, you gotta be like, why? Why don't you want to do it?
Where's Encon?
Is it? Do I want her to do it, or?
You got offended.
Asking the question.
He bailed.
Get out. Get out.
Now we're off the rails.
Cut.
Okay.
Action.
Hold on. Oh, no, hold on. I need water. I'm fucking stoned and my mouth is dry as fuck. Okay.
Action.
Okay. So you want your little hole massaged?
What the? Oh God. What's going on?
Okay. Let me massage your little hole. I'll be real gentle.
What the hell?
I think we went in a different direction.
Oh yeah, what is going on here? I don't think this is what I said to her.
I feel like this is just porn at this point.
Yeah,
I
what
don't
are you
really
doing?
know
Like,
what's going on.
all right, cut. I'm sorry, Britt. I have no idea. I have no idea what like Cassio was doing right now. I think she forgot what she was doing. All right, Cassio, get your mind on top. Like money is tape, tape is money. 3, 2, 1, action.
So they sell these butt plugs with little, okay, they're really fun actually. It's a butt plug and then there's a light like that kind of sticks out of your butthole, I guess. And when you're wearing like a little mini skirt and you're walking around, it just like shoots a light down at the ground, which is like really fun at like raves or clubs and stuff. Yeah. And you can get
Party girl
really
vibes.
tiny. Yeah, really tiny. So it's not like it's up. You don't really think like, is something on my butt? I mean, there is, but like it's probably just the size of like a pinky. You know what I mean? Like you could deal with it, but it gives those vibes. Do you know what I mean?
I know what you
I mean, such a gypsy right now.
That's such a gypsy. Oh my God, that's the most gypsy shit I've ever heard in my life. Like I'm getting Janice one of those light butt plug things, and I'm gonna go to a car show and have her just have a Mustang like logo, and she's just shining Mustang logos next to Chevy cars. Oh, it's gonna be great. It's coming out of her butthole.
You just have the bat signal coming out your ass.
Mm-hmm.
You could make it a bat signal, couldn't you?
Yeah, you could. That's what I'm saying.
could.
I was just acting like Bert Kreischer with my conversation skill. I fixed it.
Accurate.
I fixed
And then
it.
you could make it remote control so like it vibrates and like maybe the light flickers when it's vibrating so everyone knows like you're being stimulated.
Yes.
Oh.
I mean, that's actually
I've
kind
got a
of
lot of.
That is kind of high.
There's been a lot of calls from HR.
For some reason, he broke up when he was talking. What did he say?
He said, "I'm Australian.
of
Don't
calls
listen
to
to me.
HR.
I'm a retarded person."
Oh.
Hey, I'm Australian. I'm like a
being
50-year-old guy in like South Carolina
Yeah.
that lives on the beach. Britt.
Yeah.
Like for scene 2, like this is only a 10-second part of the movie, right? But this last part is like all you have to do is like act like you're talking to Cassio and she's like going to be talking about like something very serious, and then you just like look down and you go to town. All right, 3, 2, 1, action.
So my 401k is growing, which is great. I made changes to like, you know, some of my accounts and what was being put in and oh, wow.
I tried to motorboat and I just went through your body. I don't know what happened.
Okay, get out of there. Okay, get out of there. All right. We need to restart. I mean, go down. You gotta get in those little fucking like black DS1 stripes.
I know what you
I don't know
meant.
if you know a DS1 stripes, but that means there's probably a couple of like tree branches in there. You know, it's not gonna be the cleanest thing, but you gotta work through it. Get that dollar. All right, 3, 2, 1, action.
I think Zen should do this.
What?
Just an idea.
I'm in support of the writers, so I'm currently abstaining
Zen,
from acting
Zen
work.
can't work right now because he is an actor writer. He's trying to make it in Hawaii. All right,
Yeah,
3,
solidarity.
2,
We need to-
1, action.
I vote
This isn't going to be as good as you.
Right, let's just see. Let's see your magic work. 3, 2,
Zen
1.
writes for Penthouse Swarm.
All right, Blondie, I want you to like lay on the floor in front of them and masturbate while you're doing it. While they're doing it. All right, there you go. All right, 3, 2, 1, action.
Wow, that's a really cute outfit. I actually really love bunnies. And I love moons and I love blue and it's actually really cute.
be like big dick.
I was gonna say you want your pussy ate.
Sorry,
I
Dirk,
can't take
couldn't
this
help
seriously.
it.
I can't do this
It
shit.
is one of my
I don't know how you guys just like act out porn. What's going on?
I want to try.
Hey, you know what? That's you know what? That's the best you could.
It's like I feel like I'm in porn right
Hey,
now.
all right, Britt, I'm gonna tell you right now, none of us have done this. We just like watching you try to do it. So, like when you say like, how do you guys do this all the time or whatever you just said? We don't. We're making you do it, and it's funny.
I know. Like I feel like I'm not gonna do a good job. So this is.
Oh, that's what's good about it. Yeah, you're doing a good job.
I'm-
Now you can sit on this chair, this comfortable chair right here. You can sit over there now. You can get away from that.
I think
that girl.
Kate should do a Australian
right
soap
sit
opera.
right down there. Let's just sit down on that nice little chair right there.
Ooh, I'm really selective. I must have turned it off.
No, I mean, Bobasa, get the fuck out of here, you dumb fucking Australian. You know, Australians are going to be banned in future virtual Redban. No more Australians. Just so you guys know.
That was what this whole episode was about, right?
Yep. Yep. No more Australians.
The purge.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Just joking.
The Perth purge.
Where did Britt still here? Where the fuck did Britt go? Oh,
Yeah, she just ran off.
Yeah.
Get out of here!
I went to see if I looked up the settings. Guy or lady?
You know,
Lady.
now,
Get out of here,
Britt, that
lady.
you have passed our test, and I know it's hard for you to sit down because you've been, hollowed out pretty much. Your avatar has been hollowed out. Like, there's a butt plug already in there. You've been scraped. Your sides have been scraped. You don't even want to sit on this sweet chair. Like, look at Zen. Like Zen, Zen lotions, creams.
Virgin butthole.
Yep. Nope, not a virgin. I mean, actually, Zen told me the other day that he's tricked everything.
Well.
That like it's always been on the outside. And I get it. I fucked a fat girl once, and I came like I think on her belly, and I thought it was her vagina the whole time or something. I don't even remember. But,
Wow.
but you know what?
Oh, yeah.
You know what? That's fucking good enough. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't really
Yeah, it
matter.
does the trick.
It doesn't really matter. You know what I like? I like when you fuck and there's it's dry. I like a dry ass pussy. That's why that's why. That's why me and Janice go on a 6-day salt clean where we just eat and drink salt, and she's not allowed to drink. And
I was just gonna say that, Kay.
Brian it up.
oh God, Himalayan all day.
I gotta potty. I'll be right back.
Oh, potty on my feet.
Timing.
You ever pee on a
pee on me,
girl's
baby.
pee on a girl's feet? This is a true story, and it used to be a thing I said on stage, but it's like one of the oldest jokes I ever wrote. But it's based on true story. I used to date a girl in high school, and she wanted me to pee inside of her, like while we were fucking, like just pee in me.
Fuck yeah.
And I was like, why do you want me to do it? And she's like, because it feels like you're coming to me times 1,000. And I was like, to me, it feels like you were molested. First joke I wrote. One of the first.
I'd consider it.
And I used to do it. And I tell you what, no, Blondie, it's not good. You don't want to ever do it. Because like when you're peeing and there's like a skin force field, it just hurts. It's just like pee, like irritating your dick lips.
Can you even pee when you're fully erect?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I pee on angels all the
Just gotta
time.
lean over really far.
When I have a boner, I pee
there's a
on
valve,
angels.
and you can-
I pee on angels when I have a boner.
Is that post nut?
I thought it had to be
my
like
dick goes up.
maybe not fully.
Oh,
Nope.
same.
Fully.
Nope.
Wow. Okay.
And sometimes,
you're younger.
sometimes in the middle of the
but it
night,
can
and I
be
have a
minute-
boner. Sometimes in the middle of the night, if I have a boner, I have to take my dick and push it down to get in the pee hole.
Push it down.
Like,
Yeah, because that opens.
And it
the
hurts.
Lean forward.
You
Get
have
like
It
to
hurts.
get- you have to get on a ladder.
hurts.
You have to get on a
That's why
Why
I.
not just
I've had to
pee
piss
in
in
the
the
tub?
suspension
or
will
the shower?
swing.
No.
Once.
When you buy a house, you just go in your
So they have those
backyard and
rails.
just go, I'm peeing on rabbits.
Okay,
You know?
that's the move.
Jeff,
Yes,
drink that.
Just go outside.
Oh, yeah.
That's the
I'm a
move.
outdoor pee hippie for sure. I enjoy peeing outside.
Oh, yeah.
I like putting my DNA in my
Outdoor-
ground.
Can't wait.
Outdoor
Yep.
pee hippie.
You like a cat.
Hippies. Outdoor pee hippie would be a good band name.
Pee hippie?
PEP.
I move into my place in 2 months. I'm excited. In
Nice,
July.
mate.
I'll be a
Nice.
Melbourner.
Melbourne, huh?
Melbourneite.
Melbourne.
You
Does
know,
that mean you
Melbourne
grow in a
seems
man
pretty
bun?
cool, but I think what I learned is that when I went to Australia, when you go to left or right, it's better on the right. Like, I think I went Melbourne, Sydney, something else maybe? Or...
Queensland. Yeah, you did Queensland.
Brisbane.
Now Queensland's an
No,
interesting
Brisbane.
kettle
No,
of
it did,
fish.
yeah, it did Brisbane. Yeah. So yeah, Brisbane.
that's Queensland.
Like Brisbane was my favorite. And
Brisbane's a great city.
Brisbane reminded me of San Francisco back in the day.
Okay. Did you go to Gold Coast?
I don't know.
Bris Vegas?
I went to a massage parlor.
Yeah,
They
it's a
did
little further
nothing.
south.
Brisbane, Vegas.
Yep. Oh,
And-
you go to Gold Coast.
Yeah.
Worked on your body.
Yeah, but listen, Kay. I went to a massage parlor 1 block away. They did nothing, but my hotel was on top of one of those fake whorehouses and I didn't go down to the fake whorehouse. I was like, no, I'm just going to do the massage
What do you mean
parlor now.
fake?
No, it's like legal whorehouses.
Legitimate.
Yeah. I don't want to go to
separate the two.
I don't want to
They're
go to
two
that.
separate industries.
Yeah, I don't want to go to that. But I would think that if my hotel was above one, that if I went to a massage parlor next door, they would be on the same boat. They weren't. I got a horrible massage.
No, definitely different. They're next to each other in case of confusion.
That's weird,
You
though.
don't have to walk too
So you
far.
can do one then the other.
No, the
Yeah,
legal
they used to have one next
the
door to the
legal
camera
whorehouses. The legal whorehouses though were weird. They were like, no, these are like conversation clubs or something. I don't remember what it was, but I just remember going, yeah, this seems so
gentleman's club, I think
sketchy
they
or
call it.
dumb. But it wasn't a strip
Well,
club.
it's-
It was something weird. I didn't even want to get involved.
Gentleman's club, but yeah, it's not sketchy because all the girls are regulated. They have to have health checks and all that sort of stuff. So the industry's fairly tight because it's safer because it's controlled, essentially. But
I
there
thought
are
I
still
thought it was
like,
weird that
streetwalkers, just nowhere near as much.
I thought it was weird though, like when you're there from out of the country and you get put at a hotel above a place like that, like the last thing I wanted to do is like, okay, I'm getting like set up right now. Like there's like, you're putting me above like a legal, like
They're
adult
connecting
club, you know what I
cameras
mean?
to my
Like, yeah,
accounts
yeah,
and
yeah,
my
yeah.
internet.
Yeah, like I was like, this is a setup. So instead, I just went to the massage place next door, and it was the worst massage I ever had in my life. One of the worst. Just dumb. It was like a fake massage parlor that didn't give you anything. Like, oh, you just don't
Would
know
you
how to
ever come
massage.
back here?
I love Australia. I would definitely come back to Australia. I would probably not go to Melbourne though. I would probably go to Sydney. I'd probably go to like the right side of Australia more.
Yeah, wanker.
Yeah, that's.
Is that where you're at? Like,
Yeah.
Kay? That's where you're at, Kay, right?
He's on the west
No, man.
side.
West Coast is best coast, mate. The furthest. I'm in the most isolated city in the world, so like it's
But
completely on
do
the
you
other
agree,
side.
though,
But we're
like
like,
an
we're
outsider-
like Texas.
Beautiful though.
Don't you agree though? Like on an outsider, the west side of, or the east side of Australian is probably better than the west side overall.
If you've got a boat, and you like
No,
sort
no.
of
If you have
fucking
money
sailing around,
and you're
like
coming from
Sydney's.
another country and you want to see the best
Yeah,
part
yeah.
of Australia, the east coast is better. Than
It depends. It depends what you consider the best. If you want to do the touristy stuff and you got dollar bills and you want to fucking flaunt it around, Sydney's going to be your game. Gold Coast to be your game. Melbourne's cool. But Melbourne's really good for food, coffee, and it's just a bit rainy, basically.
Yeah, Melbourne is Seattle.
Sydney's a bit up at
Melbourne is Seattle of
Yeah.
Australia, which no one wants to
Sydney.
go to.
Sydney's a little bit up itself as far as crew go, comparative to everywhere else. Queensland's fairly laid back, but can be a bit yokel when you start going real north. You really start getting some good Australian peeps and some shit ones. But yeah, WA is like its own thing. We're pretty much like Texas. Like if Texas was a state, it'd be between Queensland and WA. But we're so far away from everything.
I seen an American barbecue man that lives in Perth, and he like does American barbecue.
Perth.
Yeah, fucking Yoni put me onto him. Big Al. I still got a Big Al. Yeah, he's just around the corner. A couple of suburbs. He just opened a warehouse. Been meaning to go around and do a fucking brisket.
I gotta go feed my dog Kentucky. I'll be back in a few minutes.
All right. Well, you're still in the horrible part of Australia, so no matter how much you feed your dog, you still see.
He's moving to Melbourne. You see the dog just barked at you.
I'm in Sydney, goddammit. Dogs, no, you can't fool the dogs.
Yeah, Australia. I enjoyed Australia. Like, I hated. You know what I hated? I hated UK. I hated Ireland. I thought I would love Ireland. I didn't like any of that because all that reminded me.
What didn't you like about Ireland?
You know, you know
so
what? I would probably like it better if I wasn't there,
So green and pretty.
like quick and
If
fast.
working, you need a holiday.
Yeah, if I was a holiday, I probably
Yeah,
would
yeah,
like
yeah.
it better. But I also, you guys know me, I like technology. I like new shit. I don't like going to places and I feel like it's like old shit. And I don't like going outside and
You
like
like
this
those-
is old shit. I like techno. I like Tokyo.
So
I
you
don't
want
like
Tokyo,
Ireland. Yeah,
yeah.
I like Asian countries. I like the future. I don't like the past. And when I go, when I was in all those countries, they were
Dubai.
nice and they were cool.
Yeah, I
and
was
they were
thinking about Dubai.
unique, but
I've
not
always
my.
wanted to go to
It's like I'm on vacation with my mom and she's showing me like historical places. You know what I mean? Like this is not what I like.
Mhm.
I would not come back here. I want to come somewhere where I go and I go, this is shit I've never seen. This is the future. Holy shit, this is sexy and amazing. And that's like when I go to Asian countries, at least like Japan or like a South Korea or China. That's something I would like be like, oh no, this is the future. I want to go to the future. I don't want to go to the past. And I'm going on vacation. I want to see new stuff and cool stuff. I don't want to be like, oh, I'm with my mom and she's showing me fucking horseshoes.
Stuff.
A kissing stone that everyone kissed.
Yeah, I don't care about fucking.
So you want to make
Ew.
horseshoes?
The Blarney
You don't like
Yeah,
going on
well, ew.
castle tours or anything like that?
You know, castle tours are cool, but I'm not old enough and I got VR where I feel like that I've already scratched that itch. That I would rather be in like a city where I'm walking down and I'm like looking in a cafe. There's people like having fun and laughing and doing things that are new and futuristic, not old and
You
barbaric.
experience
Have you
more of
guys
the
been in
culture that
Wander?
way.
What?
Wander's a
Wander?
VR thing. It's yeah, it's kind of like I would compare it to Google Maps, but it's a VR version of it. So everywhere you go, you're like on the street, you know, and it's real size stuff. So you're like looking up at the buildings. It's really cool. I went in.
Do you go look
you can
at
also
you
go
can go
in
look at your
places.
house and stuff like that?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
So I tried to look at my grandma's house, and she lives at like in the sticks, so that didn't work. But I'm pretty sure everybody here,
Oh,
yeah,
she
you
lives in
could
the sewer.
walk up to
Okay.
your front door.
Hmm.
Yeah, but everywhere, like I can go to my mom's house, like everyone else's. Yeah,
Cool.
I went
That's
in
cool.
Very
Anne
cool.
Frank's old house, which is crazy. So like,
In
but Wander's
Amsterdam?
pretty cool. If you guys like this stuff, you'd like it.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Anne Frank's
How do
house
you do it?
is
It's
in
on-
Amsterdam, so you can eat mushrooms and go hang out with the old Jews.
I
You
mean,
get a
I did that.
stream or like
Go-
how do you
Don't forget flying
how do you
dildos.
get it?
it's on the headset. It's just in the app store. It's called Wander. You have to pay for it,
Okay.
but it's a one-time fee, and then everything else. It's cool. It's worth it. I think it's worth it.
Dude.
You should get it.
Is it
check
multiplayer? Or are
that
we all
out.
allowed to do it at once? That's the thing.
Yeah, we could all be in it together.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
cool.
think you can have
What?
eight people in one party at a time. And you all have to be Oculus friends. But I mean, we could do it. Or, you know what I mean, like headset
And
friends.
could you
or
be
whatever,
Oculus
however that
friends
works.
without having Oculus? Maybe that's a dumb question.
That I don't know, because I've only
Yeah, that
been
seems
in it,
weird.
like,
It
the only
seems like you
person
have
I've been
to
in it
have
with is
an
Skittles,
Oculus.
so,
Yeah.
Or an Oculus account.
yeah, I don't know enough about it.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. If like you can just make an
You know
Oculus
what?
account but
Hold
use
on.
your Valve.
You know what? I don't think we
I wonder
ever.
if it's, like,
I don't think
cross-platform
we've
with
ever
Steam.
gone to
Hopefully.
Oculus friendly Anne Frank houses in VR chat.
That's just one thing too. I went inside the pyramids in Egypt. I've gone inside the space shuttle in space. Like, there's a bunch of cool stuff you can do. But the coolest thing for me is just like going anywhere and walking on a street view in VR.
What do you have as an avatar, or what are you in that you're walking around in?
To be honest, it looks kind of like a meta avatar. It's not
No
great.
legs, bobblehead thing.
Correct.
Gross.
Okay.
I hate all this.
Does it use your? Does it use the Oculus avatar thing? Like, I know you have to set one up.
I
with
think
Oculus.
mine does, but it's still only
Yes.
to the waist. You still
Yes.
don't have
Okay.
legs in that app.
Yes.
Yeah.
But it's cool though. I still like it. I mean, you're not walking anywhere. You're like,
Janice, come up here right now.
So
Right.
I like it. I've spent a lot of time in
Still
that.
sounds cool. I wouldn't care if I was just hands at that point.
All right, so I found a lot of Jewish places that we can go to. A lot of them I don't think are very healthy, and a lot of them, but all of them have been Oculus friendly. I think the cost of the headset has really made the developers like go overboard. But we're gonna start off. This just says this is Adolf's like favorite place. I don't know what that means.
Oh boy. Damn, I need a drink.
I see, goddamn, God.
Janice, come up here. Mayor.
Oh, wow. I mean, probably didn't cost a lot.
But
Dreidel.
hear me out. What if Brittany and Cassio both took those dreidels and put them on the ground and sat on them?
I'd go the menorah. There's room for 9.
You know, do you know what's crazy, Redban, Cabred?
What?
I had a dream about you last week,
Okay,
and
that's
it was
actually kinda
really
fun.
fucking weird.
You had a dream about
stuck
me?
with me the whole day.
Oh, I hate that, dude. I had a horrible
you
dream
were part
tonight.
of it.
What was how was I in your dream?
It was like your face, just your face, and like your teeth crumbling in your mouth, and like it was just really fucking weird and just.
His
Yeah,
were
I
crumbling?
think because
My teeth were
Yeah,
crumbling?
yes, I think. Yeah, because like
Why?
I think we were talking about the.
I actually said my teeth. I had a dream. I went, what?
I could open the door with this.
It's like Stargate.
Pretty cool.
Wow, they didn't even put a floor.
Did I tell you that I had a
What
Did I tell you I had a dream about my teeth crumbling? Because I had my first teeth nightmare the other day. Did I say this in
how many
VR
days
chat? Or did Janice tell you? Because I
Yeah.
only told Janice. All right, I did. So you're a bitch.
No, you told us.
All right, you're a bitch then. Never mind.
I don't.
Oh.
Because, like, you
What if
made
we
me
had it
think
on the
that
same
I
day?
didn't say that. And I was like, oh my God, I just had this problem. Ugh. But, boss, get out of here.
I think I dreamt this
lost.
Go stand behind Zen right now and collect Zen's farts. Oh, wait. Yeah, wait. We were coming here for a reason. I forget now. All right, Cassio, take over.
Okay, so the point of this world is to collect all the pennies and rub them together. And then a magical genie comes out and grants the person who and then the game asks you, like, are you willing to give up 1/5 of the prize in order to maybe get it yourself or to give it to someone else in total. And the person who doesn't do that, actually, they're out of the game. And then the people who are left, you have to try to make.
Hey guys, can I just interrupt real quick? Janice came up here.
Chocolate.
Janice just came up here and said, "Hey Brian, you got to do JRE at tomorrow morning."
Oh, fuck yeah, that's right.
Oh yeah, you gotta get up.
Oh yeah.
May the best
Nice
of
work,
your
Janice.
past be the worst of your future. See you guys later.
Have a great day, man.
Good
Have a good
night.
stream.
Good luck.
Night.
Peace, guys.
Bye.